And just a quick reminder before our next programme here on Jackpot Button Lewis Productions, as now available to watch on Catch Up, the long-awaited TV adaptation of the Olivier Award-winning play by James Graham of Dear England. Starring the Olivier Award-nominated Joseph Fiennes reprising the role of Gareth Southgate. As haunted by the dreaded penalty miss at Euro 96, making England go out of their home tournament from over now 30 years ago, he enlists the help of famous sports psychologist Dr. Pippa Grange and also the hopeful and successful England football player and future captain of Harry Kane, to hopefully change the way that the national senior men's football team of England play at 3 major tournaments. And now all 4 episodes of the series of Dear England can now be available to watch on Catch Up once again here on Jackpot Button Lewis Productions. And starting from tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock on Jackpot Button Lewis Sports, we'll have live coverage of the first opening match of, once again, the start of the biggest football tournament in all the world, that being the FIFA World Cup 2026, with the opening ceremony and the first opening match between host nation Mexico as they take on South Africa from the Mexico City Stadium in Mexico. And that's the FIFA World Cup, Mexico versus South Africa, starting from 8 p.m. from tomorrow evening. But once again, do stay with us here on Jackpot Button Lewis Productions, as after the break we'll be having more footballing action stateside over in America, as we'll be live from the Interco Stadium in Orlando, as their England senior men's football team have their final friendly match against the South American side of Costa Rica in the final UEFA International Football Friendly Matches.
Good evening to you from Wembley. It really is a night for English smiles.
It is the pinnacle. It's the most prestigious position you can get.
We've done it for the nation. We've done it for England.
Represent modern England. The greatest man, one could remember. Welcome to New York, our home for the next month or so,
And on the eve of the World Cup, there's just one sporting event that everybody here in the Big Apple is talking about, the NBA Finals. And that's because the New York Knicks are trying to end their own 53 years of hurt. And tonight they play Game 4 against the San Antonio Spurs here at Madison Square Garden. England, of course, haven't won the World Cup for 60 years. And before tip-off tonight, they played their final warm-up game in Orlando against Costa Rica. And Thomas Tuchel's team are one of 48 countries now ready for a World Cup like no other, hosted by Canada, Mexico, and the United States of America.
It's good, isn't it?
What are we doing? How are we taking off?
To be in it.
I'm just excited to be able to do it again.
It's been a long time coming. I'm very excited. It's going to be amazing.
We know what we want to achieve. It's time now to deliver on the main stage.
We want to win it. I have belief. We all have belief.
England's preparations will be delayed a little longer. A short time ago in Orlando, the storms that are so common in Florida at this time of year hit the local area. Multiple lightning strikes up until around half an hour ago, and a rainstorm that put large areas of the pitch underwater means kickoff to the match has been delayed while the surface is cleared. And England delayed their own arrival at the stadium until conditions showed signs of improving.
As the eve of the opening match of this summer's FIFA World Cup is almost upon us, it is the final match and chance for all of the England senior men's football team members to see if they can have one last chance to be part of, once again, this summer's World Cup squad that will be taking to the pitch in just under a week's time with the first match for themselves at this summer's FIFA World Cup against the Eastern European rivals of Croatia. And as of this evening, one more match of the friendlies of the UEFA International Football Friendly Matches from the Interco Stadium here in Orlando is the scene as England take on the South American side of Costa Rica as the final dress rehearsal football friendly as we head ever so closer to the start of this summer's big football tournament. Well, howdy all England football fans, and good evening everyone. My name is Jack Wright, known as Jackpot Button Lewis on YouTube and Real 6 King Henry VIII on Instagram, and welcome to highlights from earlier on as of yesterday evening now, unbelievably, because due to unexpected, of course, inclement weather that happened from just a few hours ago, and following quite an eventful few hours that followed the last match of, once again, as we present to you long-awaited highlights of the final and last UEFA International Football Friendly match before the FIFA World Cup for England, with England against Costa Rica from the Interco and Sports Stadium in, once again, Orlando, the United States. Now, if you might be wondering, of course, if you are seeing that we've got this wide selection of Pan American flags, of course, of Canada, the United States, Mexico, and also Argentina. Alongside filming this right now, and as of today, also since the FIFA World Cup has just started, I'm also stacking and filming these videos collectively with also the start of my World Cup football vlog series, a brand new one exclusively here on Jackpot Button Lewis Sports Productions also as well, and here from my YouTube channel. I'm currently working on it as well as doing this video right now, so but we are still going to be doing showing you all of the full match highlights from yesterday evening's match. Once again, as I said, it was delayed by an hour. It was initially going to kick off at 9 o'clock, of course, BTS time here. But due to thunderstorms happening over in Orlando, they had to delay the, of course, the game by an hour. So it had to kick off from 10 p.m. initially from last night. And also the pitch was heavy waterlogged as well, if you saw the footage earlier on with the time lapse that we had. But we, of course, had planned to talk about loads of things, especially as this is the final warm-up game before the FIFA World Cup for England. As of in just a few days' time, they will be taking on their old World Cup rivals from over 8 years ago at the semi-final of the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. That of Croatia, also at the A&T Stadium in Dallas. And we'll have more information on that, of course, the current situation, including an incredible performance from England as of yesterday evening. And we are now going to show you the footage right now of what happened, but also we've got a few interviews as well ahead of the match from yesterday evening. And also we'll hear from Thomas Tuchel, and also we will hear from the current captain and skipper Harry Kane, who is unbelievably, as of this year, this is going to be his, I think, his 5th major tournament since first starting, also back at the 2016 European Football Championships from over 10 years ago. And I think, actually, my mistake, I think that was his 6th there, because once again, 2016 Euros, then World Cup first time 2018 in Russia, then 2021 Euros, and then Qatar 2022 from 4 years ago as the last World Cup, and then also 2024 Euros in Germany. So yeah, my apologies. It was actually no, I did actually get it right there. I counted 6 there. I thought I miscounted that as 7, but no, there of course we got an exclusive interview from ITV Sport from Gabriel Clark as well. We'll be also hearing him throughout the match as well, and also we're going to also join from ITV Sport with commentary from Sam Matterface and Lee Dixon. Here is once again, as of yesterday evening, the full match highlights of the final and last international football friendly match under by UEFA of England versus Costa Rica from once again the Interco Stadium in Orlando, the United States.
It's probably the best opportunity maybe I'll get in my career to win the World Cup.
You look as fit as ever. You're as hungry as ever. What is your mindset coming to a 3rd World Cup? It could be my last, I know I'll get another chance.
Yeah, I think it could be your last, because you never know what happens in football. You know what I'm like. I want to play for still a long, long time. I feel in my prime. I feel as good as I've ever felt, as I've said before. But I think that hunger is there. That it could be my last. It could be. You never know what happens in football. You never know with injuries what's around the corner. The World Cup for me is the pinnacle of any career. This is my 3rd tournament now, and I would probably just say the shape I'm in, and also coming off the back of the season I've had, is probably the best opportunity maybe I'll get in my career to win the World Cup.
What do you say to those who are saying coming into this tournament, beware England, it's feeling like the Harry Kane team, that there's an over-reliance on you? 11 goals in the last 11 games.
Yeah, but I think any top striker in the team, there's going to be a reliance on the striker to score goals. I think, Erling with Norway, Mbappe with France, when you have a main goal scorer in your team, you're expected to score the goals. It doesn't mean that's a bad thing. I do think we have goals from other areas in the team. When you look at the squad that we've picked, we've also got great winners in the team. Everyone's pretty much had successful seasons this year in terms of trophies in the squad, which is, I think, is an important factor. So yeah, look, people might say they're going to rely on me, but I think that's a responsibility I've had throughout my whole career. We haven't won in an England shirt for 60 years, and we've been extremely close. We've been knocking on that door, as I kind of was in my career. Now, it's time to step over that line for sure.
Nico, good to see you. We have a game. There were some thunderstorms in the area, as you know. Are you relieved we've got a game?
Yeah, of course. I think the game's important for us, preparation-wise, and yeah, it'll be a good test.
You've seen the pitch. How is it?
No, the pitch is good. Yeah, nothing wrong with it, and yeah, we're ready to go.
Tell us what England hope to gain from tonight's game.
Obviously, hopefully a win. That's the most important. And then, yeah, just to get the stuff out we need, fitness-wise, acclimatising to the weather. It's still very hot. And, yeah, just go out there and play football and get ready for the tournament.
Having been here for 10 days now, do you hope this is going to be a more intense, physically able performance, if you like?
Yeah, I think that's what we need, a more intense kind of game where we're running, we're battling for duels, and we're getting something out of it. So, yeah, we're hoping for this kind of game.
It looks like it could be a decent first 11 against Croatia, this team. So what does it mean to be in it?
Yeah, it means a lot. But obviously, yeah, full focus on this game. And, yeah, we've got to go out there, and I've got to go out there and do what I need to do. And
having switched now into the midfield, now back at your regular left-back position, what do you hope to show?
Just to show what I can do, show what I've done all season, and yeah, just try and impact the game where I can and help my teammates where I can.
Yeah, and get yourself into the team for next week.
Yeah, hopefully.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thomas, nice to see you. We have a game on. There were storms. Yeah, England a bit of a delay. So how did you find the time and fill the time?
Yeah, it gives us a little bit of taste what can happen in the World Cup, in the tournament, and we were aware of that before. Now we experience it. It's no problem. It should not be an excuse to lose our mood or patience or to lose our hunger to play the game.
How do you fill that time with the players when you know that delay? You're not quite sure when the kickoff might be.
No problem at all. We realized it when we were still at the hotel, so it was easy. We just said half an hour later in the bus, and let's go.
And is it a relief to have a game? Because not having a game today obviously would have been a setback.
It didn't cross my mind that it was so severe. We were aware that it can be thunder and lightning and some delays, but I didn't think that we maybe missed the whole game. And it seems like we have a game.
Yeah, they had to do a pitch inspection after the water. What did you make? What do you make of the pitch?
I was out there. It seems quite dry, surprisingly dry for the amount of water that came down. But they know what they're doing, and it seems good to play.
Your 11. Would it be fair to say your 11 would be a decent starting 11 for next week?
Yeah. Can start any match. It's a very strong lineup, and we have very strong players from the bench, and we need it. We want to take the next step and push the boundaries a bit after the 10 days and end the prep camp in a good way.
Is tonight then about confirming positions for some?
No, it's about stepping up intensity and off the ball and with the ball, and yeah, see what we are able to produce. We can see that we have progress. We make progress in training. We make progress when we check the blood and the sweat of the players. So acclimatization is there. We're getting fitter and fitter, and now it's on the team to show and to have a good performance. That's why we're here.
It feels like Jude Bellingham has to show and have a good performance.
I think it's the first time that he plays with Harry, Declan and Elliott together, so it's a good test of concept. We want to see that, and we said it many times, he's in excellent shape. Everyone else is in excellent shape. We have a strong lineup and a strong bench.
Did it cross your mind at all with Harry Kane not to start him tonight in terms of a risk,
no.
in terms of his stature?
He would be very upset with me if I would bring this up. No, he's determined, and why wouldn't he? It's the best for him to have his 60 minutes today, and then he's ready to start against Croatia.
Good luck.
Good, thank you.
despite an hour delay due to inclement weather and once again a lot of rain that was falling on the pitch just from once again just an hour ago and due to an unexpected bit of heavy rain at the once again the Inter and Co Stadium in Orlando. Here we are, everybody, as we're just under a few minutes away from the kickoff of the final and last international football friendly match by UEFA of England versus Costa Rica, and once again, as I said, here from the Inter and Co Stadium in Orlando. But once again, broadcasting here from the England in the United Kingdom from my studio here of Jackpot Button Lewis Sports Productions. Once again, just to remind you, if you had not remembered earlier on, we've got a quick reminder of the lineups. Once again, England with a 4-2-3-1 formation, and Jordan Pickford is in goal alongside number 24, Reece James. Ezri Konsa, number 2, 5, that being John Stones. Nico O'Reilly again at number 3. Declan Rice is now on the team following his not being available for selection in the last game. Alongside Elliot Anderson at number 8. Noni Madueke is also there alongside his Arsenal teammate there being Declan Rice, as I've just mentioned, with Jude Bellingham at number 10, Anthony Gordon at number 18, and the captain himself and skipper Harry Kane with the only contribution and goal that made England win over New Zealand as of a few days ago from last weekend. So, and a quick reminder that on the Costa Rican side, with their coach of Fernando Batista, with their goalkeeper of Siqueira, and also other players of such as Johnson, Mitchell, Ferron, Rereya, Salazar, and the captain of Gallo, number 14, Mora, Soto, and La Corsia, and Ugaldi playing further up the field at number 9. That is the side as they play in a 4-1-2 wide 2 and also 1 formation with some play on both the left and right wings for Alasosa, and also Mora there, number 17 and number 10 there. So we are just a few minutes away from kickoff here, and like I said before, I know that due to the unexpected delay with, of course, the heavy rain that fell, it literally flooded the parts of the stadium from earlier on with the ITV coverage, as we saw. We're currently having an interview that was pre-recorded before, of course, ahead of schedule, and it's Nico O'Reilly, as we mentioned him earlier on. If you did also see that amazing little feature, we forgot to mention also with Ivan Toney. He also did a little throwback to him playing at the Euros and was a pivotal part of the team, as well as scoring one of the 5 penalties that took England to face the Netherlands in the semi-final at the last European Football Championships from over 2 years ago. But as well as that, we also have Thomas Tuchel, who, as I said before, we also heard from him earlier on. And as well as that, as we quickly also, I actually did make a mistake there, actually, because that's actually the other wallpaper that we do have, but we can actually quickly change that. I didn't even realise that in all the confusion we forgot to change it there, so my apologies there. It just goes to show how quite unpredictable this particular episode of the International Football Friendlies is. But there you go, we have the official team badges of both England and Costa Rica. And also, just to quickly remind you that we also do have that Costa Rica are also the currently ranked at the moment in, I think it was also 51st place as of the April 2026. Their highest being 13 back in February and March in 2015, and their lowest ranked is 93 when back in July in 1996, as of nearly 30 years ago from next month. Their first international match was against El Salvador in Guatemala City in Guatemala on the 14th of September 1921, and their biggest win was against Puerto Rico with the score of 12-0 in Barranquilla, Colombia on the 10th of December 1946, so a year after the Second World War. And also there's two biggest defeats, as it says here, with Mexico beating Costa Rica 7-0 in Mexico City in Mexico on the 17th of August 1975, but also Spain managed to beat Costa Rica with the same scoreline 7-0 in Doha, Qatar on the 23rd of November 2022. So that, I think, was one of the games that they had in their group, and they only managed to get to the group stage. They went out on that occasion. They've appeared 6 times at the World Cup, and their best result was the quarterfinals in 2014, and for the first time, and like I said, since 4 years ago, they are back to be playing them once again, nicknamed the Los Ticos and La Celi and La Tricola, as they are pronounced here as well. But we're just only 5 minutes away from kickoff here, so we are just about to see if Thomas Tuchel and his England team can have another promising game against of course, the Costa Ricans here. And like I said before, we're really looking forward to seeing what will happen very, very shortly. So while we wait for the confirmation that the players are about to head out into the stadium, we are going to take another quick break. So join us in a few minutes.
Thank you, Mark. At last.
Indeed so. Good evening there, Sam.
When we're talking to people inside this stadium, it's just how normal it is for the locals. So we might have to get used to it over the course of the next few weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of months.
Indeed so. Why start now, eh?
Just turn up an hour after we normally turn up, because that's what happens. It rains, it thunders and lightning, and people just get on with it. It seems quite normal here.
It's quite remarkable, really, just how quickly...
It's quite a shock, surprise, but we've had to adapt to, of course, these kind of conditions in many years previously before, so... But we are once again just under a few minutes to go till kick-off here of this long-awaited UEFA International Football Friendly Match here from the Inter & Co Stadium in Orlando. The pitch has dried up very well.
Referee tonight, Katia Koroleva of the USA, came out around about 3:15 local time just to check the pitch was in prime condition. She gave it the okay. And we
I think it's about...
to start in 5 minutes time, and the atmosphere
I was going to say, it is 5 minutes right now. It's about like 5 o'clock over there. They're about 5 hours behind over in Orlando as of this evening.
Again, it's been quite startling, really, just how many England fans have made the journey.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of shirts knocking about before the game. And interesting, again, speaking to somebody else who lives here.
Full-on commitment there.
This is the perfect test for England based on the weather we've had, and then the sun coming out and drying up the pitch, and you're getting that air full of moisture.
Getting a shot of a Harry Kane banner from a female fan in the stands. And look at this UV lit up dugout here, as we can just see the players standing by to come out.
Testing their acclimatisation. against the team that hasn't qualified for the World Cup in Costa Rica.
Oh, my apologies. I thought they actually did. I didn't actually realise it's only them missing out due to qualification. So I can only thoroughly apologise for that. I initially thought they did actually reach qualification, since over 47 other countries have qualified. But out come the, mostly female officials, and out come both England and Costa Rica. Here they come. We're finally about to get underway.
Brooks Koepka on the fairway. Families in the camp. Thomas Tuchel has been trying to construct the gentlest introduction into tournament life.
The pyrotechnics fire in the middle of the stadium.
To the darkened skies of Orlando this morning, the England players know that this 90 minutes against Costa Rica is literally the calm before and after the storm.
Absolutely. Well said indeed, Sam. You know, without saying, taking that too literally.
The entire nation wants this team to bring the sunshine. And there are just
England walk out in some very nice metallic silver raincoats
very soon indeed.
as they line up for the national anthems.
Final public warm-up friendly for the three Lions. And it will take place finally after the national anthems of England and Costa Rica.
Whoa, there you go.
Les pedimos que, si es posible, permanezcan de pie y muestren respeto durante la interpretación de los himnos nacionales de Costa Rica y Inglaterra.
Noble fatherland, your beautiful flag. Apologies for the pinging. That's messages from a good friend of mine who's just contacting me right now. I'll have to get to those messages later on, so I can only thoroughly apologise that it's both connected from my phone to my laptop. But now, national anthem of God Save the King for England. God save our gracious King, long live our noble King, God save the King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the King. Good luck, England! And And we go straight to a break after that, just like we did with New Zealand there. And once again, we had the national anthem there of, once again, of Costa Rica there, with that being called also. I was just trying to actually remember them. I mean, I literally just didn't think I would need to put it up again, but there we go. I've managed to get it up once again. And it was once again titled The Noble Fatherland, Your Beautiful Flag, which was first adopted in 1852, and the music was composed by Manuel Maria Gutierrez Flores, who dedicated the score to French adventurer Gabriel Pierre Lafond de Russie there. And there we go. And it was also created to receive delegates from the United Kingdom and the United States that year for the Webster-Crampton Treaty, and it was the first Central American national anthem to be composed. So quite interesting to hear that there. But anyway, let's get straight back to Sam Matterface and Lee Dixon for England versus Costa Rica. A quick reminder of the lineups. And a quick formation change. They're now playing in a 4-3-3 and a 4-1-4-1 now for Costa Rica.
80% of it. Costa Rica were World Cup quarter-finalists not so long ago, but they failed to qualify this time around. All the big names have gone. It's an emerging squad with only a handful playing in Europe and none operating in the top 5 leagues. Their big threat, number 9, Manfred Ugalde.
There you go, Ugalde, Manfred Ugalde, who's playing up front.
Well, Thomas Tuchel expects this to be...
And England, for the first time in their new home kit, as we get a shot there. A hug of good luck there from Anthony Gordon on Harry Kane. And Gallo, number 14, the captain for Costa Rica, gets in position. There's Ugalde, number 9.
More reports about a bid from Manchester City for Elliot Anderson, who looks rather unruffled by all of the outside noise as he takes his place alongside Declan Rice.
Well, he's focused, that's good to know.
The last public warm-up. Heat, humidity, well, not so much. We've certainly learnt a little bit more about lightning delays and storm protocols. Let's hope we've seen the back of it today. Well,
let's hope so. The whistle goes. Costa Rica kick off. And underway, here we go, everyone, for the final and last UEFA International Football Friendly Match. Once again, live here from the Inter & Co Stadium of, once again, in Orlando, United States, of England versus Costa Rica. And once again, your commentators, Sam Matterface and Lee Dixon of ITV Sport, and myself, now live here, Jack Wright, on Jackpot Button Lewis Sport Productions. An early chance there, right off the whistle, but the keeper, the Costa Rican keeper, gets to it already. But another quick through ball again, too. I think that was just kicked. Oh! Appeals there. Was that for handball?
Thomas Tuchel says that they are still in the build phase. They are starting to acclimatise and adapt. It feels more like a run out in the northwest of England than in Florida.
Absolutely, because of the weather. It's turned a lot more cloudier at the moment. It is still dry, but I think the pitch is now a little less waterlogged as it was. There was a late challenge there on the number 10 as Reece James. He's hitting his feet on the ground. I think he was in pain. Not the cleanest of challenges there, but I'm not sure if Reece James was responsible for that on Alacosia.
In their starting 11 that plays in Belgium, there is the head coach Fernando Batista.
There we go, I did actually pronounce his name right. A bit like the wrestler name Batista, Dave Batista, but in no relation, of course, before you all ask.
Suffered proper heartbreak in their World Cup campaign. They looked set fair before they let qualification slip through their hands.
He looks like he's still in pain, but he's bravely carrying on here, and it's only 2 minutes into the first half here. A quick free kick taken from Costa Rica.
Trying to send it forward. This is Nico O'Reilly back in his left back.
Oh, but they tackle back as well. They also getting a little bit ahead of themselves as well, but the referee is keeping a close eye on both sides here, even though this is a friendly match. It's already starting to turn, oh gosh, ugly already. Ugaldi, a late challenge on, and that was Elliot Anderson. Loving this female referee. Yeah, it was just a little, not exactly a shoulder barge, but push with the elbow. Free kick taken quickly from England.
That's what you want. You want a physical game. You want to know that you've been in a match. Just before a tournament, you want to be almost game ready to take on what's coming.
Absolutely, you're right there, Lee.
Dispossessed on this near touchline.
This is going to be the final dress rehearsal before, in a week's time, they play against Croatia on the 17th of June. Even though the World Cup will start officially tomorrow with the first game, Mexico against South Africa, from the Mexico City Stadium in Mexico from 9 p.m. tomorrow evening. Have a good through ball to Reece James. And another late challenge. They are really going in with those hard tackles here. I think there's only going to be a matter of time. I think Costa Rica are being quite vigilant, it has to be said, at the moment. It's only going to be a matter of time. One of them's going to receive a yellow card. They're treating this game like if it's like a game on an actual football game, like when you can get away with heavy tackles, like red cards. Very good game, by the way, of course, if you want to play football in a very different way to how it normally is. But don't try recreating that in real life. I'm reminding all you football fans. Save it just for the game. Good little dummy run there from Madueke. Anderson. Bellingham. Madueke again. Anderson. Quick passing. Reece James. Up the left wing now. Nico O'Reilly. Got options there, Harry Kane. Nice, good through ball. Nice little turn again. It's Noni Madueke! Oh, unlucky. That was so close. I thought that actually went in for a second there. I know that was a bit of a delayed reaction. Oh no, I think there was a deflection. It was actually Jude Bellingham. I can actually see he took a shot and then a desperate bit of defending there for one of the Costa Rican defenders. Just doing enough to deny that goal-scoring opportunity. Noni Madueke stands by with the first corner of the half. On the left side.
Against New Zealand from set pieces, but it certainly looks as if this is going to be slightly more difficult to manage.
There's a little delay. I think they're getting a little bit. Yeah, the referee is having none of it here. Like they're trying to do pushes and everything. She's keeping all those Costa Rican players all in order. England team still remaining as focused as possible here. As remaining as focused as they could ever be. Here we go. Time to take the kick this time properly. Kicks. All good chance. Oh, no, it unlucky. It just got passed back. Cleared away from danger from Costa Rica. But England still put the pressure on. Costa Rica were trying to counter-attack there, but they, I think they were caught on the break nearly again from England. Konza. Oh, nice back heel. Here's Declan Rice. Oh, and Harry Kane nearly got a shot on goal, but he was tackled at the last. That was a good tackle, though. Well, good clearance there from the Costa Ricans. But look at this. This high press again from England. And only Costa Rica can just manage to get the ball out for a throw-in. Throws the ball out quickly. That was Konza. You're right there, Lee. I agree. I think he could definitely be an asset in this game tonight. Oh, that was a bit of a not the best cross. It was easily picked off there. Another ball comes in. Noni Madueke. Nice back heel. Oh, nearly take it out for a goal kick there. He keeps the ball on. Kane. Oh, but there's a pull down in the box with a penalty. And Harry Kane's appealing. Nothing from the referee. Wow. Oh, my goodness. And Jordan Pickford comes out of his goal to get the ball further up the pitch. Oh, my goodness. I know there was boos of disapproval from the England fans, and rightly so. I'm amazed they... I can't believe Costa Rica didn't give away a deliberate penalty there. Good pass there, Jude Bellingham. Madueke. They try to go up now the left wing side. Good pass. Anthony Gordon. Oh, nice run. Good cross. Right, and it's a goal! Brilliant finish. Declan Rice, in under 9 minutes, has made it 1-0 for England. He's back on form again. The Arsenal forwards. It wasn't going to be long until England scored their first goal, and Declan Rice has delivered it. A brilliant cross there from, as we see on the replay, good little sprinting run there from up the right wing there of Anthony Gordon. He was marked off by 2 players, but a good little cross, one shot, one touch kick there, or shot there from Declan Rice. And, oh, I didn't even realise there was actually a deflection from one of the Costa Rican defenders. So I think that might still be classified as Declan Rice scoring the goal. Yep, that's the first goal there in this match for Declan Rice, even though I initially thought that would have been an own goal when it came off a Costa Rican defender. But unbelievably, only 10 minutes in, and it's 1-0 here at the Enter & Co Stadium in Orlando. England 1, Costa Rica 0. Oh, and a long ball there. Well anticipated again from Jordan Pickford. Absolutely, yeah, you're right. This is a side that I feel like, even though they've started quite hard and unforgiving, they could do some real damage to this Costa Rican side as of this evening, England. And they need this ahead of course, playing Croatia in just under a week's time. The last big scoreline we had, I think, was back in the qualifiers against Latvia, with the scoreline 5-0. Goals coming from Harry Kane, Anthony Gordon, an own goal, and also Eberechi Eze. Oh, and another tackle in the penalty box! Nothing from the referee, but that wasn't even a dive. Oh, nice back heel. But he ran it out there, Bellingham, for a throw into Costa Rica.
That's the thing, when you get the ball as a wide player and you stand still and you wait for the defender to stop. As soon as he stops, you go again. Got no chance of accelerating at the same pace as you. He just gets past his marker easily.
Hang on, what's going on here with there's a little... Oh yeah, I was going to say, I think the linesman was telling one of the Costa Rican players, he's not in the right place to take the throw, and he was further up the sideline than where the ball went out when it was last played in the last Fraser play. Number 8, oof. That was quite the strong head challenge there for the ball ahead of there, and the ball goes now up on the other side for another throw in.
Well, it was interesting to hear
Tuchel looks on very laid back and hard, of course, at observing his team ahead of course, the World Cup this month. The pressure is on this, of course, German manager. He was the first foreign manager since Fabio Capello, I think, of all of the managers back in 2010. And I need no introduction on what he was like as an England manager. He barely even spoke English. Oh, a good chance! Oh! I was going to say that was nearly a clean run there for Anthony Gordon. But the keeper, Sequeira, just does enough and keeps the ball out. I think that's a corner. It's another threatening run there from Gordon. He kept it on the line. Oh, not the cleanest of saves, but it did come off his hands and the ball went out, so it's a corner on the left side this time around. The left corner and to the right, as it shows here on the camera here, what I'm seeing here. Declan Rice takes the second corner for England. Oh, another delay here, I think. Wow. I was going to say, Costa, looks like one of the defenders, the manager, whoa. No, sorry, not manager. The referee is having a stern word, like, I've got my eyes on you, like, you know. He is really not in the good books for the referee so far. Second corner for England. It's a high-angle corner. Heads! Heads again! Oh, but a desperate clearance again from the Costa Rican defenders. Still in danger, though. Oh, and not the most cleanest of challenges. I think... I don't know why Costa Rica got away with that. I know Harry Kane was a little bit annoyed with that challenge. Well, as I said, it didn't show that on the replay from what we saw. So it's a free kick to Costa Rica. As we approach the first quarter of this first half of 15 minutes, with that all-important early goal in the first 10 minutes from Declan Rice. It's still England 1, Costa Rica 0 here at the Inter & Co Stadium in Orlando as the final UEFA International Football Friendly Match.
John Stones, and Jordan Pickford really hasn't had to touch the ball yet.
Well, no, he's had a few chances, but no threatening chances from Costa Rica as of yet. But I feel like it's going to be a very one-sided match, as I have said already. They are, once again, this is going to be a showcase match for England here, to show that they can be alongside the likes of current champions Argentina, and also France and Brazil, Germany, to go all the way, hopefully, in this summer's World Cup, which I'd love to see them do, because I feel like Tuchel has been given a great opportunity. I mean, I know Gareth Southgate wanted to bring back the faith for the England team to play good football again, which he has done for, like I said, the last 8 years. He's done more than any other England manager has done once before him. But Thomas Tuchel wants to go that extra mile, and I'm sure he would want that from his team. He is determined to get a second star on the England shirt as of this summer. And Eddie Anderson, quick pass, Reece James, Madueke. Reece has been marked again. Madueke.
Something that Thomas Tuchel wants from his team at this World Cup. High recoveries.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's been a snap in closing down, there really has. I think that's come from the start that Costa Rica made, because they were physical. It kind of puts you on the front.
Esri Konza. Quick pass now to Jude Bellingham. Madueke. Back to James. Anderson. Rice. Back to Rice again. I was going to say, I think that was Gordon. Another quick pass, but anticipated again from the Costa Ricans. Oh, and nearly a potential counter-attack, but snuffed out once again from England. Madueke again. Bellingham. Oh, I was going to say, it looked like one of the Costa Rican defenders nearly got the ball in the face there. But it cleared it away. Anderson. Rice again. Kane. Gordon. Just trying to find a few other options from this Costa Rican defence. They've started to get a little bit more closer here. They've become a little bit more scattered, making it a lot more harder attacking wise for England. Oh, a good challenge. Oh, well, I don't know who was in the wrong there. No, I think that's a free kick to England. It was a late challenge, but it wasn't like the player didn't get taken out. It was a real 50-50 challenge, but it's gone England's way. Declan Rice stands by with this free kick, just off the sideline. Referee making sure there's no unnecessary pushing or grabbing of the shirt. It's a bit of an indirect free kick here from Declan Rice. Ball comes in, but no threats there. As I said, that was no pressure there for Siqueira, the I was going to say Puerto Rico keeper, Costa Rican keeper. He was brave to come out. 82% possession for England and only 18 for Costa Rica so far as we approach almost now the halfway mark of the first half. Still Declan Rice's goal in the 9th minute still is the defying factor in this match this evening. England still lead by 1-0. Another desperate clearance away from Costa Rica. England nearly had another chance to capitalise on that, but they've had to go back. Rice to Konza. Bellingham. Rice again. Nico Riley. And a sprint up the field, up the left side. Oh! And a tackle on Anthony Gordon. And it was only going to be a matter of time. The number 2 player, he gets a yellow card for that late challenge. That looked nasty.
Too many yellow cards in friendlies, but we've got one there.
Yeah. He went in with a sliding tackle. He rolled over. That looked quite violent. But Anthony Gordon, he's a strong young man. He's got a bit of stamina with him. He can take a few knocks and he gets away with that. So Johnson, number 2 for the Costa Rican side, gets the first yellow card of the match as of tonight. And rightly so indeed. There's another dangerous corner chance here for England.
Especially when they're delivered by this man.
Oh, good header! Oh! That was so unlucky. That was just off target. I think Harry Kane nearly got that. Oh, if that was any more, as I said, it just came from a bit of an awkward angle, but Kane nearly got the second there. That was a very good header. It was just off target. Oh no, that actually was a deflection. I didn't realise. So it's a corner now on the left side, of the other side of the pitch. So England with another chance to double their lead here.
Tries to take it.
As we approach the, once again, the 23rd minute.
Forwards getting very well acquainted at the back edge of the penalty area, and the referee's had enough of it.
Ah, yeah, and rightly so. They're trying everything. Look at this. The captain, Gallo, is having, yeah. This female referee is having no ball as of this evening. She has been a very good referee, I have to say, this evening. Really putting these guys in their place. That has to be said. Declan Rice with the corner. Lowly struck this time, but no one got there. And it was, I think, deflected, but cleared away again from Costa Rica.
England's goal coming.
And also Jordan Pickford comes out his goal. Konza. Long ball, Noni Madueke, cheeky ball up the pitch. And he kept it on as well, brilliant. That was actually from, my apologies, I think that was Jude Bellingham. Quick pass, Elliot Anderson, Reece James, Elliot Anderson! Oh, unlucky. There was a cross again! Oh! That was another dangerous chance there from Noni Madueke. He can shoot from long range there. That was a good cross. It came off a defender. Oh, I was going to say, yeah, that shot was on target, but a desperate save again from Sequeira again. And it's another corner for England. They are determined not to let another goal in, but England, I'm sure, are still wanting to just keep that pressure on Costa Rica here. Absolutely. You're right there, Sam. Kicks. High ball this time. Oh, and a mistimed header. But no. Ooh, well recovered. Ball's still in play. Harry Kane! Oh no, that was a well high and wide shot. I think it was a little bit adventurous there from the skipper, but he did wanted to, I'm guessing he wanted to give it a crack, but just came off the wrong side of his foot there.
Roughly 3-minute scheduled drinks breaks. They're going to feature in every World Cup match. Thomas Tuchel said he's going to use them to impart some information as well.
Interesting, yeah, this is the, I was going to say, they're stopping now for a
new special recipe to get carbs and electrolytes into the system as well, so they'll do that.
And I was going to say, yeah, this is it, a water break as we have a look back on some highlights. And I think this is the goal from that amazing assist there from Anthony Gordon. This is a new rule they're going to be adding in this summer's FIFA World Cup because of the hot climate. Even though it has been a lot more, I think, cooler as of this evening. Because of the storms, but it's pretty humid there. And kiss, a blow kiss to the fans there from Declan Rice.
Ceremony, 6:15 ITV and STV.
Oh yes, we couldn't be any more excited for it.
Mexico against South Africa. Mexico, one of 3 hosts at this tournament, which will keep.
And it's 8 o'clock, my apologies, kick-off of the first match. England, Mexico against South Africa as of tomorrow evening. And also on Friday, Korea Republic take on Czechia. Also in Group B, I think that is. So on at 2:30 a.m, which I think will be played in Mexico, I think actually, or it might have been also in Canada, but I don't know exactly stadium-wise where it will be. So
they've organised a behind-closed friendly tomorrow with Miami FC, the team from the 4th tier of the American game. First
right.
Those players who will not play as much today, or might not play at all, more match minutes. Thomas Tuchel is very keen for all of his outfield squad to experience as much game time as possible in the heat and humidity before the players fly to Kansas on Saturday. It will also function, we're told, as a training exercise that will enable Tuchel and his coaches to work on some specific set pieces in a match situation. After that, it's downtime for the squad, the best part of 2 days off with families and friends. The time in Florida has really been about acclimatizing, conditioning and relaxing. This has not been an intense 10 days of tactical meetings and video analysis. That's to come in Kansas. That's where it begins.
all right, thank you very much there, Gabriel Clark, as we just had a great shot there. Tuchel in his huddle there with his team, moving his arms very quickly, telling about, you know, what they can do here. I'm liking his attitude so far at the moment here. I'm going to get a shot of Harry Kane as well. A promising 29 minutes or so as of so far in this first half. Still, once again, as we approach the 30-minute mark with the last 15 minutes of the first half, still England 1-0 with that goal by Declan Rice in the 9th minute over Costa Rica. Still yet to score here at the Inter & Co Stadium here in Orlando.
What he was thinking about the team, or we all had a guess about what he was going to do. But I think he's created something like
at least the sun has started to come out, as you can see, the bright sunshine reflected off the players now as the match resumes. With Sequeira there with the goal kick for Costa Rica. Now we also do know that a time-wasting rule has also been implemented at this year's World Cup. There will be a time limit because obviously this is being used to stop time-wasting tactics for any sides. A chance here for Costa Rica, but that was way off target. That was a very adventurous shot there, but that didn't even look like... I was going to say, Pickford tried to clear the ball away. It looked like he was threatened there, but he just did enough, but unfortunately they couldn't capitalise on that with that shot on goal. But it looked like there was a deflection, so it is a corner to Costa Rica.
Consecutive England appearances without conceding a goal, a record for an England goalkeeper. That was before the Japan friendly.
That's amazing to hear about Jordan Pickford.
Soto to take this corner.
First Costa Rican corner. Ball struck low this time. But brilliant pressurising here from, I think that was Anthony Gordon. Or was that, no, Reece James, sorry. Denying any chance of a lob, a pass. Oh, oh goodness. That was quite an interesting challenge between Jude Bellingham and I don't know which of the Costa Rican players that was, but looks like it's a free kick to Costa Rica here. I think it was the captain.
Is that because the central
Again,
Costa Rica have been pretty tightly packed?
Yeah, I mean, they play 4-1, 4-1, Costa Rica.
That's a long ball there.
So there's a lot of players in that midfield area.
Headed there, but an easy save for Pickford,
Anderson, Rice and Bellingham linking up.
who rolls the ball out back to Ezri Konsa.
He's been searching for the ball. He's just not been really able to get away from Gallo and Soto in midfield, and Galdi just drops in as well and just blocking space a little bit. But he's a world-class player, so he'll get some space at some point.
Well, at least they've had a chance, supposedly on goal, but it wasn't the most accurate. Here's a down chance for England here. Counter-attack on there, the penalty box again. Oh my gosh, how many more times they're going to give away a penalty? That's the third straight chance, a challenge on Anthony Gordon again. That push, oh. Wow. Look at this, they're appealing, but the referee is saying, no, go away, go away. There's a lot of dissent going on here between the Costa Rican players, for that matter. They are losing their cool here. Wow. I'm loving this. I'm not sure if she's actually an American referee here.
England have the free kick right on the perimeter of the playing.
If they just keep having digs at this referee, there's going to be more yellow cards, or maybe, dare I say it, red cards. They are definitely on the wrong side of the referee this evening. But England still remaining focused here. They have every right to be ahead here.
We do have a load of new laws which are supposed to speed up all of this.
Yeah,
this one, though.
that's what I was just about to say there, Sam. And I know this is in a friendly, but it's just to experiment, since it is going to be introduced as of tomorrow with the opening game of the FIFA World Cup.
Where it all begins. It's going to be like this for a couple of weeks, so we promise you we're going to have some fun.
Oh yes, and it could really mix things up, I'm sure. For better or worse, maybe. Possibly. We'll see. England now with the free kick.
Pretty satisfied with the way the opening 33 minutes have gone. I would like a little bit of extra reward now. Declan Rice.
On the whistle, and Declan Rice, oh no. I know it looked a bit adventurous for him taking a shot. I was going to say, I don't think he was meant to take a shot there. I think he just overshot the his lob pass there.
A bit of a rest.
But he's like, that's fine with me.
A week off football. Thomas Tuchel did his very best to make sure that the players who are competing at the end of...
He's just took off his tracksuit top and just
away from the game to retain their freshness.
Throwing it over his neck. He's wearing, of course, a shirt underneath, by the way. He's not topless. It's definitely feeling quite hot. Especially even, I don't feel like it's definitely not tracksuit worthy weather in the conditions at the moment. Dangerous chance here for Costa Rica. Oh.
Again under pressure this time from Jocelyn.
But at least Jordan Pickford, despite under quite a bit of pressure now for the first time in this half, he was like, yeah, I've got this. Another good chance, and another counter-attack in from England! Open goal! No! He missed! Oh, what a chance for Noni Madueke! I thought he was offside there initially. No, he wasn't. There was 2 players behind him, so he was onside, yes. I mean, he completely went past the back defenders there. But I think, yeah, oh, lucky. That was so unlucky. I think it just got denied by the right post. He just did enough to secure there, the Costa Rican keeper. But that should have been 2-0. What an unlucky chance there for Noni Madueke. As we approach the last 10 minutes. Still, England with the 1-0 lead. Thanks to Declan Rice in the 9th minute here at the Enter & Co Stadium in Orlando. The last... Oh! Friendly there. There was a clash of heads there. That was with the captain. Ologo and Anderson, I think. Yeah, well, the physios are already down there. Oh, my goodness. That did look nasty.
Take on more drinks. The temperature has risen quite considerably, I think. As
wow.
The gone on. This was that clash.
Oh, yeah. Well, I felt like the Costa Rican player was at fault there. It went a clash of feet. His head was higher than Anderson was.
Who plays his football in Latvia with Riga.
That was nasty.
In the middle of the park. Tenacious, relentless, capable of popping up with important goals.
There you go.
As well. Elliot Anderson.
There's a Gallo.
Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham.
He's back on his feet. So the Costa Rican captain.
Really compliments
a little wipe at the nose from his shirt there. Elliot Anderson, he has a quick swig of water. Well, there's been definitely a very productive first half so far from England here. Oh,
guys look,
they wait to come back onto the field with the... Well, I was going to say, yeah, they're waiting for the referee's permission to restart the game again. But here's a chance here now for Costa Rica.
See players stick on the sidelines for a minute after receiving treatment, but one of the exceptions to that quirk of the law is when players have a head collision. If they're okay to continue, they'll be able to come back on straight away.
Well, that's very interesting to know. I think that, as you just said there, Sam, one of the new rules at the FIFA World Cup regarding possible head injury assessments. But there's another chance for Costa Rica. Oh, not a clean challenge, but referee says play on, advantage for England. And there we go. Madueke's on the right wing. He's free. Bellingham. There's chance to shoot from the England fans. Reece James. Oh no, I was going to say, I think that was the chant of Jude actually. My apologies. It's nice to hear the famous drum, the da 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 da, Jude. I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot of that throughout the next few weeks. I'm sure he wants to make a statement. A lot of things have been talked about him in the press, which I know that he's been very resilient to as of recently. Nice turn from Noni Madueke. Oh, and another late challenge. He took him out as well.
Was not happy about it.
You say, yeah, not happy with that at all. A little wave of the finger. Whoa! And there's a little bit of beef going on with Jude Bellingham there. Looks like he was being provoked there. But, yeah. Bellingham walks away from that cautiously. They are just trying to get into his head, those Costa Rican players. They are a goal down, and frustration is getting to some of the players' heads, and it was only going to be a matter of time.
5 minutes plus stoppage time.
Well, also the referee's come just to diffuse what's going on here as well from Bellingham, and he's like, that's okay. I wasn't at fault. Here's Declan Rice now with the corner. Oh, sorry, free kick, apologies. On the far right side, indirected goal. Ball comes in, but cleared away.
Back to James.
Rhys James, oh, adventurous. I was going to say, I don't think he was going to take a shot, another lob pass, but headed out from Costa Rica again. They retrieved the ball, but no, brilliant. Two players just swarmed over Sato there. And throw-in taken quickly from England. Running up the field again. Madueke. Anderson. Rice. ...192 passes completed for England, and only 29 for Costa Rica as of this first half so far.
Just the one goal in it so far. Scored by Declan Rice after 10 minutes. After good work from Anthony Gordon.
Absolutely. And they nearly had another chance. There's appeals here from a Costa Rican player. They said that it was a throw-in to them, but no, it was for England. They take it, the throw-in again quickly. Noni Madueke narrowly missed out on a 2-0 lead for England. That shows, despite an incredible chance on goal when it was denied by the woodwork. Oh, and another late challenge. They are literally losing their heads here.
Riley not happy at all, just suggesting there was a little kick out at him here.
Oh, what I was going to say, and looked like, yeah, he almost grabbed him from behind there as well. It's not that kick from Nico O'Reilly was intentional, because he had the ball trying to pass it forward, and again! Oh my god, and Ugalde there. Hezri Konza is also frustrated. The referee is having... She's working overtime here. The amount of free kicks here and fouls committed from both sides. And there we go, yellow card. Oh, and this was to the assistant coach on the Costa Rica side. I think for being distant to the referee. So that's noted as well, which I think will come up on the graphic just right now with the scoreboard. England with the free kick from Elliot Anderson.
Themselves against what many see as one of the tournament's contenders.
Well, let's hope so there, Sam. As we approach the last few minutes of the first half. For some stoppage time. But yeah, that I was going to say, I thought that was initially out for a throw-in. There was a... I don't know if I misheard that. That might have been an offside there, but no, it was just passed back out. It's a throw into Costa Rica.
That sends them to Kansas feeling good. Have you seen much of an upgrade from the weekend?
It's been all right in touches. We've had some decent stuff down the left-hand side, especially Madueke has had that chance he should have scored as well down this right-hand side. I think maybe credit goes to Costa Rica. They've made it difficult. They've been physical, which I think is a good thing leading into a tournament.
Well, they've been more than physical tonight, Lee. Let me tell you that right now.
As an athlete to be...
And even though this has been a friendly match, it's definitely not been a friendly one at that. That's all I'm going to say. Here's another chance now from a good pass there from Jude Bellingham, Rhys James, Konza, Rice.
Better workout in the New Zealand game.
That's what they want.
Absolutely. Oh, that through ball was just too long. Picked up easily from the Costa Rican defence. And another challenge. And that's a yellow card again also for Costa Rica. That challenge on Elliot Anderson. He was like, what did I do? What did I do? Number 17. Oh, I was going to say, that was a foot near, that was nearly like almost a foot on near the head of Eddie Anderson. I mean, that's very appropriate there. Very quite necessary for that yellow card. And we have 4 minutes of added time at the end of the first half. So still with one only goal from England, but I'm sure in the second half they'll still have a chance to get some more here. A very good first half for England. And definitely has been another all-important challenge. Nice ball over the head, but just intercepted at the last. There from denying a chance there for Declan Rice. And it's a throw into England. Oh no, my apologies. I thought the ball went out there. They did keep it on, sorry. Konza. Anderson. Rice.
O'Reilly.
I was going to say Nico O'Reilly there as well.
Trying to get beyond Johnson.
Gordon.
Failing to do so.
Kane. Pass back to Rice. Kane once more.
In this opening 45 minutes, dropping deep, picking the ball up as he has now. Looking to
A nice cheeky through ball. Oh, unlucky there for Anthony Gordon. Oh, and another challenge again. Oh, unlucky. Just off the keeper. Oh, and looks like that Olgo is in trouble again with the referee.
And England have the chance to increase their lead from the spot.
Oh, it is a penalty. I didn't actually see the referee point to the penalty spot.
Absolutely brilliant.
It was only going to be a matter of time. Drawing that penalty, that tackle on Anthony Gordon. Yeah, that was a long time coming. Finally, it was only going to be a matter of time before they could concede a penalty. So, with the last two... Well, I was going to say, yeah, I didn't think that didn't need an actual VAR call. Harry Kane is going to step up for this penalty as we approach the last 2 minutes of stoppage time. Well, I was going to say, well, no, they don't want to clarify. I thought that would be a clear penalty, but the referee just wants to... clarify it before they've done. I mean, there's nothing else that could determine that that was not a penalty. VAR has been called here for the potential penalty check.
You would expect to change her mind as she goes over to the far side to look at the monitor.
There was clearly a push with the right arm by the number 2. Are we going to hear from the referee as well?
Over to sort of stand on the edge of the referee review
That's
area.
I think you look at the legs, there's no real contact with the feet, and it's one arm in the back. For me, it's not a pen.
Oh, come on! Really? I thought that was a push. They still count that? Wow. That is quite the questionable decision there. I feel like that the referee... Well, I'm not saying that was the right decision, but I bet Thomas Tuchel would be a little bit annoyed with that decision. There was a whistle and a cross of arms saying no penalty. Surprisingly.
Because of his football ability, he's got that pass in him.
But once again, another lifeline for Costa Rica.
Much changeable conditions in Orlando today. Lightning storms and huge showers that flooded the pitch before kick-off. It's now 30 degrees, 68% humidity, and England have a lead at half-time.
Well, there we go. Well, quite an unpredictable first half that was, and not just the weather either.
Speed and Declan Rice coming up with the goal that put them in front after 10 minutes. Good to see the Arsenal man back, and Harry Kane splitting the defence with another key contribution, almost. Looks as if England were going to get a penalty before it was overturned by VAR.
I was going to say he was about to put it down.
Half and lots lots of analysis to come from Roy Keane and Ian Wright next. England 1, Costa Rica 0.
Well, there you go, everybody. Quite the eventful 45 minutes as we just had there, with a quite a questionable challenge in the penalty box a few times during the half there, and that last one there from Anthony Gordon. I'm very surprised the referee thought that, as we just heard there, that there was no clear contact with the legs. It was only just a push. But I feel like that was a bit of an indiscriminate decision, and I'm not afraid to admit that, everybody. But once again, Declan Rice has made the only contribution in the first half with that impressive goal in just the 9th minute. And as we have come to the end of the first half, and as we go to the break, once again at half-time, the half-time score, once again, the Inter & Co Stadium in Orlando, the United States. It's England 1, Costa Rica 0. We'll be back after the break with live coverage of the second half. See you in a few minutes. Hello England football fans, and welcome back here to the exclusive live studios here and live here on YouTube on Jackpot Button Lewis Sport Productions of the final and last international football friendly of UEFA of England versus I was going to say not just Puerto Rico, but of course that being Costa Rica from the Inter & Co Stadium in Orlando. Currently, it is 1-0 to England, and with an early goal scored there, and an incredible goal from Declan Rice at number 4. But loads of course, questionable challenges from Costa Rica, and a very controversial dismissal of a penalty as well, also at the end of the first half, on that being Anthony Gordon. A near chance also for Noni Madueke, also just being denied by the woodwork, missing out on 2 potential goals. But England are still looking very, very good at the moment, and even though that I just heard outside of our studio that my dad John has also appealed that it won, of course, a bit undeserved, that wasn't a penalty there, that tackle on Anthony Gordon, and I beg to differ also as well with that the pundits also had thought it weren't a penalty either. So but anyway, despite that happening, England still have the 1-0 lead, and I'm sure they don't want to stop there, just like of course, because this side is completely different. Since once again, as to correct myself, apologies for saying earlier on in the programme that Costa Rica were actually qualified for the World Cup, but unfortunately they are not. But I didn't realise, because of all the other new countries that are being playing in this, of course, FIFA World Cup starting from tomorrow. But let's join back to Mark Palgach and also Sam Matterface and Lee Dixon.
Kick off the World Cup here on ITV1 and STV tomorrow night with coverage of the opening ceremony, lots of preview material and a fascinating interview with Sir Geoff Hurst. That's from 6:15 p.m. Stay with us throughout the evening as Mexico take on South Africa in the iconic Azteca Stadium, and late night Thursday to Friday morning, South Korea take on Czech Republic in Guadalajara, another stadium with great World Cup pedigree.
Yeah, that's in Mexico, Guadalajara, a very beautiful stadium.
I think as much as anything now, it's when does he make a substitution? When does he protect his prize players?
Yeah, but he did say about obviously players like Kane getting about 60 odd minutes, which is a perfect scenario. I think this game has been great for England tonight because there has been that physicality, even a few late tackles. You kind of need that. You probably didn't get it the other night against New Zealand, so it's been, I think, a brilliant walkover for him.
Perfect the way it does feel like they've stepped up the energy a bit, but at the same time, Panama, Costa Rica, as poor as they are going to give the same kind of energy as Panama. So it's good that they're stepping it up and they're going for them. But I would like to see them just finish off more chances, just to give them even more confidence.
We were talking about Ivan Toney before the game,
Yeah.
so he would want at least half an hour of Ivan Toney, wouldn't he, to get rid of any rust and to get him sharp for whatever is coming next.
Yeah, absolutely. Because again, you know, if he could come on, whether him or Ollie Watkins, they could come on and score a goal. You know, you're putting down a marker. You don't know because it's next week. It's all happening.
Absolutely,
like,
there, Ian.
The whole of this squad, so you want to give them the opportunity. You want to get an opportunity where you can show the boss, I'm ready to go with this. And that's what I can do.
And that's what they should be doing. They should be watching the game properly. And sometimes you have people on the bench, they're like kind of fans watching it. Watch it as a proper professional player. Solskjaer, best example of a player watching a game and looking at movement and the players you're going to be up against and being ready when you get on. If you get that opportunity, take it.
Yes.
So
Yes.
a little bit of a headache, even if Kane's your main man. If you're chasing the game, he's putting two up front. You want to be that next one in line.
Do you think then my freshness up against players?
Well said there, Roy Keane.
I know what your weakness is. I'm in.
That's the ideal scenario. But as I said, also watch that mindset, not be sitting. I see subs sometimes on the bench. They have a cup of tea, they have a towel around their neck, and they're not even switched on. Be ready when you're called upon. If you get that opportunity, take it.
Sounds quite a nice cup of tea around your neck.
He's speaking like a proper manager, even though he's never been a manager in his career, Roy Keane. Very good words there said, though. I love the motivation.
It's the World Cup, though, Boots. This is what it's about. You know, 4 years for this. I'm ready to go. I'm sure the rest of the team's ready to go. But I'm just want this one to go now. No injuries. Bam, let's go next week.
It's the greatest show on earth.
Yeah.
Well said there, Ian Wright.
The build up to this World Cup, there wasn't the previous World Cup, and we've been involved in all that. Yeah, there's stuff that you've got to speak about, but also listen. Let's see some great games and some of the best players in the world on show.
And I think
I'm sure we will.
understand the reason everybody has said what they have said about the misgivings. But once the football starts and the story starts, and we see the goals, and we see the games, and we see the controversy and the drama, it has a lifeblood of its own.
The last World Cup produced some great games, and listen, maybe the real quality comes in the knockout games, but we got to try and embrace it and enjoy it. Again, can't be watching great players.
The thing is that what America have to understand is what football means to the world. You know what I mean? The unifying vibe it has, and that's what the World Cup is about. Everybody together.
It all starts tomorrow. We've got one more half of
Absolutely.
friendly action. First, Lee Dixon and Sam Matterface for the second half in Orlando.
Thank you very much there, Mark Palgach and Roy Keane and Ian Wright. And let's welcome back, go back to, once again, Sam Matterface and Lee Dixon, live back at the Inter & Co Stadium in Orlando for the second half of England versus Costa Rica, the final UEFA International Football Friendly. Harry Kane just does up his socks. He stands in the middle of the pitch. He's going to kick off the second half for England here. The last 45 minutes of their last friendly before their first big match of this month's start of the FIFA World Cup. The Costa Rican side come out of the tunnel, back onto the pitch. Rice is looking very, very confident here with that one and only contribution with the 1-0 goal. The only goal so far that he scored in the 9th minute. Few frog jumps there, just getting the legs and the blood flowing again there from Anthony Gordon. Gallo and Salazar, number 14 and number 4. Once again, Gallo, the captain for Costa Rica, just having a little team talk.
Anderson, Rice and Bellingham never played together for England before. How did you assess that first 45 minutes of that trio?
Yeah, Duke took a while to get into the game, but he started to pull a few strings towards the end. Sort of, because of his talent, you expect him to just go.
I was going to say, it looks like there have been a substitution there. Yep, that's Kyrgios there. Sean Johnson, who got the yellow card. Haxel Kyrgios, number 20, goes on for the number 2.
Kyrgios is the first substitution. 20th cap for the
Once again, he was the first player to receive a yellow card on Costa Rica.
Johnson, who was
On the Costa Rican side, at the in the first half, sorry. But anyway, as Harry Kane kicks off the ball as the whistle goes from the referee, off we go with the second half of England versus Costa Rica, the final international football friendly match. Once again, here from the Interco Stadium here in Orlando. And there was an appeal there. I think there was a call for handball there from Anthony Gordon. Free kick taken quickly from England.
Definitely one of you playing on the left if you're England. Miss off. Straight down the middle of the pitch is.
Anthony Gordon will be delighted.
I feel like that's his speciality. Pickford comes out of his goal again to get the ball further up the field here. Once again. As long as he doesn't go past the halfway line, that's something that we just want to try and keep much to a minimum. Madueke on the ball here. Really drawing those defenders out. Oh, quick pass there from... I think that was Reece James. Oh, there's a challenge there. I think that was Elliot Anderson. Oof. One of the players taking a little knock on his chest there. Ooh, I was going to say that looked a little questionable there from Elliot Anderson, but he just came in at last minute. Not exactly with an elbow, but he was trying to shield him off there. But yeah, he just was a little too hard there to throw into Costa Rica.
Just allows him as he makes a run forward to get the team a little bit further up the pitch from midfield.
That's absolutely right there, Lee. I think that's going to be important in the future games at the World Cup. Good pass to Noni Madueke again. Good chance for goal! Whoa! Oh my goodness, and another great long shot on goal. Just gone wide. Wow, that was a strong shot.
Brilliant ball from Kane. Sort of knee high, wasn't it? Driven.
I was going to say, oof.
Wasn't far off.
It was a brave ball. He bent the ball as well. That was beautifully done. That went far off. I know the keeper had almost got a hand to that, but if that was any closer, I think that could have gone in. He's showing some real quality on the pitch so far. That's another chance on goal. Just gone missing by just a few inches. Oh, almost lost balance there. I think that was Reece James. Johnson. Oh, Anderson, sorry. Oh, there's a challenge. Referee says play on. It's Costa Rica on the ball. Good tackle, Wolf. That was a good challenge there. That was near the penalty box, but he got the ball away, so that was quite the relief there. That was a good counter-attack from... they were literally throwing arms either side. But brilliant defending there from Declan Rice. And it's a goal kick to England.
These two met on foreign soil. Costa Rica ended up getting out of what was dubbed the group of death, the 2014 World Cup. Belo Horizonte. Uncomfortable memory for England. 0-0 on that day. They went out at the group stage. In fact, they were already out by the end of the second game.
I think that was against Italy, I think, from what I remember, if my memory serves me correctly there, Lee, unfortunately. A World Cup to forget for all those years ago.
Again, looking for O'Reilly.
Oh, unlucky.
Elliot Anderson.
Anderson finds Rice again. And he goes up the right wing this time. James. Bellingham.
James. Now Stones.
That's John Stones now. And Rice. Anthony Gordon. Good pass. Bellingham. Konza. Cheeky through ball there. It's onside. Bellingham. Oh, I was going to say he took a shot at it, but it was blocked. Oh! And the ball. Oh, I thought that actually just went over, but no, the ball's still on. Quick recovery of the loose ball there from Declan Rice. Nico Riley. Rice again. Anderson. Reece James. Anderson again. Rice. O'Reilly. Anderson again. Rice. Jude Bellingham. Still trying to... Passing's not as quick as what they did earlier, but they're just being a little cautious here. Just trying to find a gap in that Costa Rican defence. Noni Madueke is drawing two defenders on him there. Really been playing well so far.
Costa Rica have dropped deep again because England have had so much possession of the ball at the start of the second half.
I was going to say, it feels like they've got no choice, Costa Rica. They're so dangerous. Oh! I was going to say, Gordon denied any more chance of... That was quite the forceful bit of defending there. But a bit audacious there from Costa Rica, but it's a corner to England.
They went on to have a very successful summer.
Rice with the corner. Now this time on the left side, on the left half of the pitch. Ball comes in, long ball headed, good cross turn around, but no, it just found the Costa Rican defender. And they clear it away from danger again. England once again go again. 81% possession to 19 so far for Costa Rica over England. Another chance punched out from the keeper. Cleared away, but England recycle possession again. Ball still. Oof, I was going to say it was nearly over the line, but now it is just gone past into touch. And it is a England throw-in. No change to the score as we reach the 53rd minute. Still England 1, Costa Rica 0 here in Orlando. Oh dear, and another scrappy challenge there on Anthony Gordon.
Draws a few of those as well.
I was going to say, free kick taken quickly. England still pressing forward.
Stones, he'll be delighted to get minutes under his belt again for a second successive game. 45 in the match against New Zealand. More ticking up in this evening's game.
You can only play who you're playing against. It'd be ideal if they were playing a better opposition forward-wise. Costa Rica have got just to test him a little bit.
Well, they have done that, especially as of tonight. Oh, that's a wide corner, but no, it's off target. And it's a goal kick to Costa Rica. Those long balls are definitely going to come in handy, though.
Croatia, if he gets the nod, what he's like under pressure.
A little bit of gritting of the teeth in frustration. I was going to say... He was trying to look all very focused there, Tuchel, but the wry smile spreads over Thomas Tuchel's face. But it's nice to see he is very well liked at the moment. We know it was very much different when Southgate was manager. Oh, and another nasty tackle. That's the number 4, and it was only going to be a matter of time. That number 4. Costa Rican defender There you go. It's showing. Oh no, hang on.
Than we would usually see in an England friendly. I think that just underscores how physical it has been.
I was going to say, I don't know if that was looked at Konza or shown at Konza, but no, Salazar, number 4, and he's got a weird nose like clip on his, or some kind of like nose tape or something. I think he's sporting some kind of recovering nose injury. And Soto is off, number 12, for Nunez at number 11. So that's the 3rd yellow card once again, Salazar, for Costa Rica as of this evening's fixture. And here's an all-important free kick here for England. It's very dangerous here. And Declan Rice takes the free kick quickly, but headed out. England brings it back in again. They try to keep the ball up in the air again, but it only finds the goalkeeper since it was at a high angle.
It's a very different looking Costa Rica now, isn't it? Keylor Navas, the veteran goalkeeper, has gone. Joel Campbell, remember him? No longer in the team.
Nice little pass. Here's, Harry Kane blocked. He just cleared it away, but well stolen again from England. Nico Riley. Oh, come on. I didn't feel like that was a challenge. Oh, I was going to say, it looked like that was a dive there. I think he intentionally maybe dived there.
Quickly taken. Bellingham to strike it.
Oh no, he did grab him. Oh, I was going to say he took that one very quickly to keep the pressure on. But once again, Sequeira still manages to save it again. This is brilliant to see that England are still going here. They're not backing down. They want to get another goal here, and this is what we want to see. They still are pressurising them here. They're trying to just tire them out here. Just give them no chance on the ball here. And also to mostly run after it rather than be on of course, the ball. Lucky with the back heel there. And it goes out, and I think that was, a throw into England. Oh dear, and it looks like Sequeira, the Costa Rican goalkeeper, is on the ground. He's stretching his legs. It looks like, well, even though they're boos, I don't know if that's for England. But unbelievably, turns out that worst case scenario, the goalkeeper of Sequeira is on the ground and he is in a bit of discomfort. So the number 23 substitute goalkeeper is now currently warming up on the sideline. And Madrid, number 23, is going to, I feel like he's going to take over to just try and get a little bit of a bit more of a chance to get them back into this game. Now let's have a look what happened. Oh dear. I think he might have hyperextended his leg, I think. And he's the physio's vigorously rubbing his legs to try and make sure that the leg doesn't cramp up. Well, this is very unusual to see here. And all these whistles, I think, are from the England fans here. They just want the match to carry on here. They feel like that Costa Rica are wasting time here. But there'll definitely be a few minutes injury time at the end of the first half here.
Opened in 2017. It's a football-specific stadium. 25,500 can get in here. And actually, away to our left-hand side, where most of Thomas Tuchel's England fans are, that is the safe standing section. It's North America's first safe standing section, the wall.
Hey Harry, you take the cup, I'll take the shirt. Very nice banner there. While showing some of the inventive banners for all the players. A brilliant turnout of England fans as we still wait for Sequeira to receive treatment. But yeah, look at this. Tuchel he's not happy with the time wasting from Costa Rica. Look at this. Yeah. What is he doing? I don't blame him, honestly. He is not liking this at all, and so do the England fans. Oh! And I think one of the England fans almost gave one of those backward V's. Of course, and up yours there. I think the TV camera just cut it away just before we saw it. Lot of disapproval from the England fans for the time wasting there for Costa Rica. But I'm sure England would like to score again here. 12 attempts so far for England, only 1 for Costa Rica as it stands. Oh! Unlucky there. I was going to say a challenge on Jude Bellingham. I feel like Costa Rica have got some real thuggish tactics now to try and take out certain players here. They may not be in the World Cup, but as much as I was not expecting it to happen, I had a fear it was going to only happen eventually. There you go. It's a free kick to Costa Rica.
Free kick, throwing, set piece. Takes an age, and again, you know, the new rules have been implemented, the new laws of the game, which have been sort of drafted as new rules, dictate that if you take too long over a goal kick, then the opposing team should be given a corner.
All right, well, fortunately enough, that didn't happen.
Maybe tonight. I think
even though this is a friendly.
Those new laws coming into effect and being implemented. Certainly that was the
Feels like that Costa Rica are doing everything to try and bend these new rules. And that is quite disdainful indeed.
We have another stoppage here as a lot of changes take place. Sequeira's day is done and Matterface is coming on to replace him.
Well, as much as I was showing a bit of respect, even though he was an injured player, but he was really taking his time to get off the field there, so Moritz comes on for Sequeira. And also we have an England change as well. A well-played match there from Declan Rice. 1 goal for him as of this evening. And in his place, number 21, his fellow Arsenal teammate, Eberechi Eze. He gets a double high five there from Noni Madueke. Once again, all of the 3 players play for Arsenal, who won this season's Premier League. And unbelievably, bravely, he comes on Declan, and also Harry Kane, the captain, comes off. So DJ Spence goes on for Reece James. Bukayo Saka, even though he hasn't been good recovering from a recent Achilles injury. We're all going to be taking a few changes here. Mark Gay goes on for John Stones. Wow, we're really mixing things up here. Like I said, the captain, Harry Kane, I feel like he might pass the captain's armband now, since, of course, Declan Rice has gone off as well. I think that'll now fall back to Jude Bellingham as the 3rd choice captain. Free kick for England here. Just off the penalty box on the left side. Oh no, that was a goal kick to, my apologies, to Costa Rica. So Eze goes on for Rice. Just to correct myself there. Harry Kane off for Morgan Rogers.
His first touch of the game.
Now I And Jordan Pickford is also off for Dean Henderson as well. So I didn't realise that they've had a change of goalkeepers as well. And Noni Madueke off for his Arsenal teammate Bukayo Saka, which is a bit risky, but let's hope that even though he hasn't been training as much, hopefully we can't afford to lose him as a potential player that could make a big impact on this team at the World Cup this summer. As of next week, with the first match in Group L against, once again, Costa Rica. Good pass. Some quick passing here. Riley. Eze, Gehi. Bellingham, good cross. O'Reilly, oh, just blocked. Cleared away from danger. Oof. All of the England side are in the Costa Rican half. They were trying to counter-attack, but they failed to. Very quick clearance away from Eberechi Eze. Good ball there. Up the right side, Saka. Oh, a challenge there on Eze. Bellingham. Gordon.
Rodgers and O'Reilly in the centre for Anthony.
I'm going to say Rodgers there. Back to Rodgers.
Flick to Anderson.
Anderson. Oh, blocked again. Not good clearance. Still in danger for England. Bellingham. Nice score. Nice little skill there. Go on, Jude. Shoot. Oh, unlucky. What a chance from Eberechi Eze. Oh. After all that.
Now the referee, I think, has given a penalty kick here.
Oh, what was that for?
Bellingham, when it comes to Eze, just puts out a beautiful ball for him just to hit first time.
Oh, they looked like there was a push there.
The elbow, does it? Does. Just watch him. Just leave.
Oh, I didn't actually see the elbow. Oh, don't say that. He gave it away, did he?
He was spot on.
Well, England thought they had a penalty in the first half and it was overturned by VAR. There is going to be another check here.
Well, I was going to say it's a VAR called here for Costa Rica. Now, this was a little bit questionable here.
His arms away from his body. That's the kind of penalty that's going to be given in the tournament, and the check is over, and it's going to.
Well, a bit of a undeserved. Oh no. Oh no, it is a penalty. Sorry to England. My apologies. I thought it was Costa Rica. So Anthony Gordon steps up. Here we go. They finally get that penalty to go 2-0 up, hopefully. Come on, Anthony.
For his first competitive football since the 12th of April when he played at the weekend.
Let's see how we can take this penalty. Deep breath. Here we go. Come on, Anthony.
He has taken the responsibility. Can he put England 2-0 up against
Just keep it low, or the top bins. Great penalty! There we go! Top left corner. Anthony Gordon makes it 2-0 for England. Very good, strong, hard struck penalty there. And there we go. Finally, a 2-goal lead to England. And once again, Anthony Gordon scores and makes it 2-0 to England in the 68th minute.
Was scored and he's thumped that one in.
Just watch his elbow come out.
I was going to say, so my apologies, it was an elbow, a deliberate handball from the Costa Ricans there, so my apologies, I didn't realise it. Of course, it wouldn't have been a penalty on England's side, because you know, it was on the Costa Rica side. It's getting late, everybody. I've had a real hard day anyway. I certainly wasn't expecting this game to be so late, but there we go. That's the first goal for Anthony Gordon. The first for him since that brilliant goal he scored against Latvia last year, and of course he was really going to be an asset playing for the side, hopefully to make up for the sidelined appearances at the European Championship. He has a quick water break here. Yes, a very convincing right smile there. He's done his job for country as of this evening once again.
Fantastic features that
As we have another water break here.
You've been speaking to Harry Kane as well.
Oh, amazing! Hey.
On our World Cup coverage tomorrow will be an interview with Harry Kane ahead of his 6th major tournament. He sat down with us this week to discuss England's chances, the dimension that Thomas Tuchel could bring in his first tournament, and his own burden that he carries really as England's all-time record scorer, as the nation's top scorer at tournaments, and coming into this World Cup after his best ever season, 61 goals for Bayern Munich.
Amazing.
This is the Harry Kane team, more than ever, that England are too reliant on him. But he said any top striker in a team, there's going to be a reliance on that striker to score. You see it with Erling Haaland, with Norway, with Mbappe, with France. When you have a main goal scorer in your team, that's what you're expected to do. He said, though, I do think we have goals from other areas. There's Anthony Gordon popping up with a penalty. But more importantly, he said, when you look at this squad, we've picked up a series of players now, players who have won things in terms of trophies.
Yeah.
He feels is a really important factor with this squad.
Absolutely, I agree.
Crossing the line to win titles like Kane himself has done at Arsenal, at Aston Villa. That, Kane says, has elevated this group into an area that he feels gives them a wonderful chance.
But very hopeful words there from Harry Kane. And Jude Bellingham is off, well played. So we have 2 other substitutions. Gerald Kwanzaa comes on. And now Bukayo Saka now gets the captain's armband. So he's now 4th choice captain for England. I don't think he's ever had the captain's armband, as we also have a few other substitutions. Yeah, Ezri Konsa goes off for Dan Burn, and also we just saw Ollie Watkins just come on, I think, there for oh there. So Gerald Kwanzaa goes on for Nico Riley, and we're just waiting. Yeah, that was Elliot Anderson that goes off for Kobe Mainoo. Also, Kobe Mainoo is also on at the moment as well, alongside Anthony Gordon. Well played with the penalty there. Marcus Rashford is also on there right now. And Jude Bellingham in place of Ollie Watkins. There we go, as I was waiting for him to come on there in his place. Another chance given away from Costa Rica. Well, this game has definitely become a bit of a foregone conclusion. It was set to be anyway, but I'm sure England would love to try and fill their boots here, as Bukayo Saka stands by with this indirect free kick here. I'm sure with the last 20 minutes, as we just approached the 72nd minute, England are 2-0 up over Costa Rica at the Interco Stadium in Orlando, United States. Saka takes the free kick, heads, but no, that was off target and lucky. Well, no, my apologies, that was another clearing header, again from Costa Rica, sorry. Costa Rica trying everything to deny a whitewash from the Free Lions this evening. Oop. Dan Burn already getting into a little bit of a squabble with the referee here, but look at this. I mean, he's already been marked by 2 players, but he's just literally towering over the 2 defenders, because once again, Dan Burn of Newcastle United is one of the tallest players. I think he's actually slightly taller than I am, even though I'm over 6 foot. Saka stands by now with the corner. Okay, so, and there was pushes, but nothing from the referee there. I don't know what was going on there. As I was going to say, I don't know what the referee is seeing here. He literally grabbed him! What the referee? What the hell is this referee doing here? How was that not a free kick?
Chats with players, just start blowing the whistle now and again.
There's a lot really for the referee to have to deal with, and you would, maybe argue that with the new interpretation of the laws, where they are going to look at the holding inside the penalty area before the ball has been whipped in, that might just have been tempered on enthusiasm, but it's only the attacking team that can be penalised in those circumstances.
Well, that's very, very interesting. At least we're knowing of this no rolling now and not during the tournament. So at least we've seen that, well, as I said, Costa Rica are just trying absolutely anything to disrupt England's, I wouldn't say faultless performance, but it's definitely been a very good performance still all round as we approach the last 15 minutes. 5 attempts on target for England, no for Costa Rica, and another free kick given away to England. What is going on? Oh, I was going to say a yellow card. There was Nunez there. I feel like he just losing his cool a little there. So that's the 4th yellow card there for Costa Rica. Disciplinary record has completely gone out the window here as of the South American side this evening. Kobe Mainu stands by with the free kick. This one goes and passes it. Oh, that's a good ball. Through and oh, unlucky. That was an open goal. How on earth did Morgan Rogers miss? Oh, that should have been 3-0.
Just as he went through. Perfect.
That was a brilliant through ball. And he did try and hit that. Not exactly first time, but... Oh, yeah, I feel like the keeper just managed to just catch him or psych him out there. But he can score, Morgan Rogers. We know that. He's had a brilliant season with Aston Villa. A brilliant collaboration alongside Ollie Watkins, who both scored during the Europa League campaign to the final, beating Freiburg in the final to get Aston Villa's first European Football Championship title after many years. Costa Rica get the ball back this time though. They haven't had obviously that many chances as England has had, but they have waited literally 3/4 of the game to now finally get a chance on goal here. More dangerous chance. Ooh. And another close call there. And he's throwing himself in there, Eze. He gets up.
Thomas Tuchel's used a lot of his squad, but no Livramento, no Tony, no Jordan Henderson tonight. But
interesting. Well, I feel like he's resting those players. They're going to be an asset to the team, I think. In just under a week's time.
Set piece work. There's nothing better than actually practicing set pieces against a team that doesn't know what you're doing. Sometimes when you play against the lads who are not.
Nice long ball, nearly at the end there. Oh, good pass. Watkins.
Now
Eze. Oh, a shot but blocked again.
Salazar and
They keep it on, but no. England run it out for a throw-in. Once again, that's a throw into Costa Rica. My throat's starting to get a little bit dry here. I haven't had anything bad happened to me. I think it's just been down to the recent warm weather or something I might have ate that must have dried out my throat. But then again, I've been finishing off the birthday cake I got from my 32nd birthday on the day of the last game. I want to say thank you so much for all of the wonderful birthday wishes from me turning 32 years old. And we've got loads of exciting things coming up, as well as just the FIFA World Cup over the next few weeks. A few more theatre trips planned over this June and also next month in July. And you can find out more about that on the next episode of Theatre Going Revival. But you'll have to watch what the shows I get to see to find out what I'm seeing. But I am seeing some very good shows over the next few weeks, so that's all I'm going to say right now. As we approach the last 10 minutes, it's still England 2, Costa Rica 0, as we approach the 80th minute. Nice ball again. Good run from Morgan Rogers. Oof. Another late challenge from the number 20. Nervous, of course. Thumbs up there like, everything's good, everything's good. I don't think so. I think Marcus Rashford says otherwise. Once again, just to remind you also, I'm trying to remember which of the players he is, but he's also got a jaw guard following a recent injury.
So only Thomas Tuchel will know whether he's going to be Konza or him that goes alongside Gay, you would imagine.
Loads of options for Tuchel, especially for their first game in just under a week's time.
Costa Rica starting to tire a little bit, and the injection of new blood from the England substitutes bench is just...
We hear a chant of, we're on our way, we're on our way.
Continue to dominate the ball.
To, it should be New Jersey, because that started off as Moscow back in 2018 at the Russia World Cup. But that's where the final on the 19th of July will take place. And the question is, can England get there? They will have an additional match alongside the knockout round of 16. They'll have to have a knockout round of 32 match as well played at the start of next month in July. I was going to say, yeah, they can't waste time for the substitution. They don't want to stop the speed of play. Yeah, anyway. I was going to say, Ugalde, number 9, goes off for Sinclair, number 19. And Mora, number 17, goes on for Rodriguez, number 21. I mean, they'll be their last substitutes for Costa Rica. We've got Araya also off for Ruiz at number 7.
Yeah, I don't mind that one. That's a good rule change.
It's supposed to be 10 seconds from the minute the board goes up and puts your number up that you have to get off the pitch at the nearest point.
Right, well, that is quite strict there, so this is going to be very, very interesting to see how this rule plans out in the next few games. Oh, another chance for England!
That's going to be a corner to England.
Oh, another, almost giving away another penalty there, Costa Rica. It's only a corner. But I was going to say, this beautiful, lively reception from the England fans as Bukayo Saka places the ball on the right side, on the left side half of the pitch, for as he takes the next corner. I think there's the 7th corner so far as of this evening's match. Kicks. High ball, but headed out. double-headed again. Oh, nearly a third time. A bit of head tennis there from Costa Rica. They clear it away from danger, but England retrieve possession again. Up the left side, on the left wing. Rashford. Mainu. Eze. To Gehi. Pass back to Dan Burn. Eze again. Oh, good shot there from Marcus Rashford, getting the ball up the field. A great run from Morgan Rogers. Watkins, Saka! Oh, but he was blocked by two players, and it's out again for another throw-in. Well, he definitely felt like he had some injury concerns, as we mentioned at the top of the programme. Clearly doesn't look like he's under any sort of pain. Gerald Kwanzaa with the throw-in. Oh, good run there from Eze. Watkins! Oh, unlucky. That was nearly a good chance there for Ollie Watkins. Just blocked from one of the desperate bit of defending there from the Costa Rican defenders. As we approach the last 5 minutes, as we go to the 85th minute, still England 2, Costa Rica 0. Another chance across again, but cleared away from the Costa Rican defence once more. Well, they got their wish there. Loving all this support for Bukayo Saka. It's brilliant to see him. This will be his, I think, third tournament. I think it'll be his third major tournament since he first started playing back in the 2021 Euros, and then also at the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar 4 years ago. Another good chance, but headed out again. England still retrieve possession again and go once more. Eze, there's chance to shoot. Rogers on the left side. Oh, the ball goes wide. Ball's still on play. Burn tries to counter-attack, but no, it just gets cleared away before I think Marcus Rashford just tried to get a foot on it.
Final warm-up games over the last sort of 24 hours, but they did have one or two warm-up scares. Can be deceptive. I suppose the trick is taking the right lessons from things. Thomas Tuchel keeps saying once you're here in June at a World Cup, what happens before doesn't matter.
Oh no, forget club rivalries. It's all for England. Settle any differences off the pitch and do the work on the pitch, most importantly. Good pass, Marcus Rashford, back heel, and here comes Marcus Rashford again! Oh, that was an open goal, but a player just unbelievably, a Costa Rica defender just cleared it on near the goal line. They go again, Rogers! Oh, great follow-up! Brilliant finish! Finally! He makes it 3! What a finish there for Ollie Watkins! Da-da-da-da! Ollie Watkins! Da-da-da-da! Ollie Watkins! Da-da-da-da! Ollie Watkins! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da! A nice little throwback to Babascar Van Newbag. A blocked shot there. Great chance there from Morgan Rogers. Initially saved, but when the keeper was down, clinical finishing there from the Aston Villa forward. And a brilliant forward header. Goal mouth open. There was no way he was going to miss that one for sure. Great finish there from Ollie Watkins, who makes it 3-0 for England. And brilliant to see him back on fine form again for England. And here it could be 4. Oh! And they nearly got caught off guard again, England. They almost got one in quick succession right after the other. They almost banged in a 4 for good measure. Wow, he nearly had a second one there. Brilliant. Now, we haven't seen this happen for a while. We know Phil Foden done this. I think it was against Wales, I think it was. Yeah. Marcus Rashford scored from an incredible free kick. And then a minute later, Phil Foden banged in another one. 79% possession for England, 21 for Costa Rica. Here's Eze now on the run. Oh, that's a long ball, but that's just going to go out for a corner. Unlucky there for DJ Spence there. He was the one that has got the jaw, of course, guard.
3 goals. I think the guys in the stadium have had fun tonight.
Oh, absolutely. That is, will happily make up for the 1-0 win, of course, over New Zealand. England fans in fine voice here at the Inter & Co Stadium as we approach the final minute. There'll be some injury time, I'm sure, for the recent injuries there for Costa Rica. Could they still get 4 goals here? It depends on how many minutes there will be. Ball gets passed back to, well, as I said, he's only had a few touches on the ball in this half anyway, Dean Henderson. Ball straight back now to DJ Spence. On the run now again. Rogers. Watkins. Another chance. Oh, unlucky. I was going to say, I don't think that was meant to be a shot there from Saka. But I feel like 6 minutes. 6 minutes. You've heard me right there. Of injury time. But yeah, Saka, yeah, I was going to say, I think he was, it didn't look like he was trying to shoot from there. I think he initially was going to try and pass that to another player, but he was just out of position, so.
Tonight, because this is information over result. Results important, but it's
Tuchel, very cool, calm, and very relaxed at the moment. A very promising performance from the Three Lions. They have been well fed thanks to those 3 tasty goals, courtesy of, once again, Declan Rice, Anthony Gordon with the penalty, and also that brilliant clinical header there from, finish header from Ollie Watkins. Oh, and a deflection there, I think. Oh, I initially thought that was a corner, but no, it's a goal kick. That ball was just kicked too long there. From, I think, DJ Spence.
I think the width has certainly come back. More faster football than we saw in Tampa, but it is.
No, I was going to say, well, as weird as it sounds, I think you made a wrong call there, Sam. I think the referee pointed to the corner flag, so they take the corner quickly. Saka. Rogers. Eze. Oh, that was on target. Another brave stop there from Costa Rica, denying a 4th goal for England. I was going to say, just a high kick, clearing it away there from one of the defenders. If he wasn't there, I feel like that could have caught the keeper off guard. Still, they're trying for a 4th here as we reach the 2nd minute of injury time of the 6th. Eze again, blocked. He's still trying to go for a goal. And the ball goes out for a throw-in.
Those of you watching at home,
ball comes in again, keeping the pressure on. Oh, unlucky.
Rogers, yes, he's just gone past midnight now.
But it's still retrieved on the left side.
Rashford.
Marcus Rashford. Eze again, blocked. Second time. Oh, I was going to say, he just got a hand to it. What a chance there from Kobe Mainu. Wow. Everyone is trying now to contribute in any way, shape or possible as they count down the last 3 minutes. Oh, and well, he held the player anyway. That was the captain, Oglo.
Not for us. Thankfully. Although, I hate to tell you this, you're not going to get much sleep tonight. I'm taking you to San Francisco tomorrow. I can't wait.
Oh, wow. I bet it will be very beautiful over there in the West Coast. And England go again. Cross. Oh, unlucky. Cleared away again from Costa Rica.
Next minute you're going to be telling me we're getting up at 5 o'clock or something in the morning, are you?
A little bit earlier than that.
God save the King! Brilliant to hear a rousing rendition of the national anthem of England. A great performance, and there's another chance here for England! Oh, another good chance, unlucky. Still clearing it away. Ollie Watkins is looking like dynamite out there this evening. Not the cleanest of chances. And nearly almost stomping the goalkeeper. But that was clinical finishing there. Marcus Rashford now with the corner. He takes it quickly.
Quite rightly so.
Probing
and looking for another goal.
Yeah, this is brilliant. This is great clinical finishing. Here's another chance. Oh, it went wide. Unlucky. Another chance for Morgan Rogers. Just goes off target. I know he could have had more time on the ball, but he just was trying to just keep pushing. And as we hear there from, of course, from the assistant manager, was it Anthony Bassett, I think his name was, alongside Thomas Tuchel. This is promising stuff. He says he wants them to keep going and going and going, fighting until the last minute, until the final whistle. Very faithful words said by, of course, Gareth Southgate in Dear England, the TV adaptation, which is available to watch now here on Jackpot Button Lewis Sport Productions. We'll make that, of course, the main production channel. A very good watch to get you in the mood for this year's FIFA World Cup, to relive the incredible legacy of Gareth Southgate, starring the Olivier-nominated, of course, actor, that being Joseph Fiennes. Of course, Fiennes, with Pippa Grange, played the Dr. Pippa Grange, the psychologist, by Jodie Whittaker of Doctor Who fame, and also Will Anton Byrne playing the title role of Captain, who go on to have an incredible career. And I don't know if he's actually seen it himself, of course, the captain and skipper Harry Kane. Well, there we go. That's full time. Woo! Well played, lads.
The delay dealt with, the width back, and 3 men on the score sheet. Rice, Gordon and Watkins that weren't called Harry Kane. Let's not
There could have been even more than that though, Sam.
But after some difficult friendlies and a night in Tampa that didn't go entirely according to plan, England fly to Kansas with a feel-good result and a clearer picture. England 3, Costa Rica 0.
Well, there you go, everybody. It was, of course, I could see it clear as day it was going to happen. But there we go, everybody. And that is it, everybody. That is the final and once again last UEFA International Football Friendly Match for England. And as of next week, as of course next Wednesday, from once again 8 o'clock on once again at in Kansas City, and to once again in where, of course, it's based in Dallas as well, at the A&T Stadium. Where will England? They will, of course, take on Croatia as their first opponent on the 17th of June to kick off their hopeful and hopefully successful World Cup campaign. But brilliant performance all round, despite some controversial decisions from the referee. That didn't feel like a friendly, but they worked really hard, the Free Lions. They've been well fed this evening, as I've said earlier on, with goals once again from Declan Rice, and also a brilliant penalty there from Anthony Gordon, and a clinical finishing header also from the Aston Villa forward of Ollie Watkins. At the full-time score here at once again the very team of the Inter and Co Stadium here in Orlando, the United States. Final score here at full-time: England 3, Costa Rica 0. Join us after the break where we'll have a full match analysis and also a quick reminder of update of all the full classified results from a few other matches that happened from earlier on this week. See you in a few minutes. Hello and welcome back, all you England football fans, to the final part of the full match highlights of the final and last UEFA International Football Friendly match of England versus Costa Rica from, once again, the Inter and Co Stadium in Orlando, the United States. Well, it was an incredible and very productive performance there from the Free Lions. They were very well fed thanks to that great early goal there from Declan Rice, the Arsenal forward, and also a deliberate handball off from the elbow of a Costa Rican defender gave Anthony Gordon a chance to score another goal from the penalty spot. And also to round off the game nicely, we saw an amazing chance also throughout the second half for Morgan Rogers and his fellow Aston Villa of course, teammate in crime of Ollie Watkins with a clinical header finish also for a third goal. But it felt like England could have scored more there, but I feel like that the female referee that was quite inconsistent and had a horrid time catching up with everyone. Of course, there were constant, aggressive and quite heavy challenges, and quite at times quite almost violent ones there from the Costa Ricans. And it's a good job that none of the England players walked away, of course, without any serious injury, especially with Bukayo Saka, as it was mentioned. We also did hear that he's been struggling recently with an Achilles problem in one of his legs, and he has been struggling to try and make 2 consistent training sessions ahead of next week's big first opening group match against Croatia in the FIFA World Cup. And we've had loads of comments here, of course, once again for from the match from as of yesterday. And we can get to a few of these right now, and it's amazing that following also for the first time since he also stood in as vice-captain since Declan Rice wasn't available. He didn't do that as of course yesterday evening, because he had to be subbed off as well, Jude Bellingham, but he stood in for Harry Kane while he went off. But unbelievably also, Bukayo Saka also made his vice-captain debut. But we've had some amazing, of course, comments here from as of as of yesterday evening. And Read the Game on X said, people will realise this tournament how ridiculous Rice is, and that is in a good way, meaning ridiculous. He is a juggernaut. His ability to eat up ground with and without the ball while making tackle after tackle is what makes him so important for Arsenal at club level and England, not to mention how underrated his passing and technical ability is. And this was, of course, from his amazing goal that he scored in the 9th minute as of yesterday evening. We've also mentioned here also Andy of Let's Talk FPL says, hard not to be excited about this England team. Loved Southgate, never of the option he needed sacking, partly because of the realistic options to come in weren't great, but always said if we could get Tuchel, I'd be on board with it. We have an excellent coach, the best number 9 in the world, that being once again the captain Harry Kane, a brilliant midfield of players, plenty of options off the subs bench, which is one of the best right backs in the world when fit. It's possibly we can go far again. Will we win it? Question mark. Probably not. We never do, which I know that might seem a little bit of a pessimistic thought there. With there's lots of good teams also in this FIFA World Cup, and it's tough to win trophies, but you need the luck too. But I'm going to enjoy every step of the journey either way. Summer beer, mates, and England playing tournament football, it cannot be beaten. Well, that's great to hear. Also, Max Scott, also a reporter and presenter of TalkSport Radio, said, controlled, completely dominant and clinical start for England. Elliot Anderson must have had, I think he is had twice here on here. 120 touches, passes already in the last few friendlies. One for every million he is worth. Everything going through him, allowing for Declan Rice to play much further forward and be the goal threat we know he can be. Recipe for success there. So that's great to hear there as well. We've also had a few other comments here, as we can also quickly have a look as well. And next, Zahn Talks Footy says, there's genuinely so much healthy competition in this England team. No one is safe, as he puts in capital letters here. Rashford and Rodgers have been unreal since they have come on. The combination play has been top in capital letters. Mainu in midfield has been very good too, and Watkins even gets a goal. This is a great game before the World Cup starts, with a starry-eyed smile emoji face there at the end. We also have Marcus Douglas, who is a Northern football correspondent for iPaper Sport, and he said, love him or hate him, Anthony Gordon looks like he belongs in an England shirt. Last night was 9 of the starting 11. Suddenly it's starting to feel real, and England might have a chance, you know. So that's another very promising comment to hear there as well. We've also had from Goalmouth, also on X, if Reece James can survive playing 1 month's worth of football, he'll play a big part in capital letters in England's success at the World Cup. I think that's implying as well. And also Connor Holden, who is also an analyst, writer and content creator for a few other social media platforms and organisations here. Really happy with that last warm-up game. Intensity, all key principles on show, whether that would be the wide triangle dynamics of how the attacking and forward players go, the understanding and movement around Harry Kane, or the counter-pressing and rest defence structure. Big tournament ahead, and I can't wait, with a exclamation point there. So brilliant comments all round from most people here on social media. And also as well, I know that Well, there has been a recent video going around as well, and well, before we also get to that, also we've had another comment here following the interview from Thomas Tuchel, which we'll hear from him very, very shortly, as well as Anthony Gordon and Declan Rice after an incredible final warm-up game for this month's FIFA World Cup. And Jap Monday on X here has said, first time I've ever been confident in an England manager, and first time I've ever actually watched a full post-match interview from an England manager. Gareth was a good guy, but this is an elite manager, and that was a very strong words here describing here on Thomas Tuchel. And we've got a few others that I'm going to save for another time on my series of, once again, World Cup 26, the America's Dream. But one other important, as I said before, one of the big videos that I actually saw here that happened just from a few days ago, and it was part of a documentary leading up to England's qualification in the lead up and preparation for this summer's FIFA World Cup. There is an amazing video that has been going around with Thomas Tuchel here at the moment, and we can show it to you right now. Here, have a look at this.
And for me, it's very important that we just speak about it. Just straight away speak about it. The mission, the target of this mission is clear. Second star on our shirt. The point is, guys, I want to arrive here. They're not even talking about winning. I want to arrive here on top when it gets really tough, with the toughest group in the world. When we sit here in the plane and land, we know already, this will become a great camp, and this will be a team no one wants to play against.
Wow, I literally almost had to hold my breath there, and I'm not exaggerating, I felt like I had a little chill down my spine on how serious he was saying those very words to his team about wanting to once again get a second star on the England shirt at the end of this tournament. And we've just seen here also as well with a few other people here on X have responded here. Junior, known as CFC Junior on X, has said, just seen this clip of Tuchel with England, he might just win the 2026 World Cup. Knockout football tournament is his thing. You can see how he is motivating them, and this is why he won trophies at Chelsea. Well, we do know that back in 2019 it was, or for I think it was 2020 that oh no, my apologies, it was 2019 in the lead up to a few many years ago that before England had the first European football championship tournament under the former manager of Gareth Southgate, that Thomas Tuchel actually was at Chelsea and managed the squad to go all the way to the final, including an amazing narrow 1-0 win over Man City, who went on to win the Premier League that season. But he was an amazing manager, and he is, of course, a loader when England fans found out he was going to replace Gareth Southgate. It was quite amusing, obviously, since he's a German referee, and we've obviously had that very famous fierce rivalry in international football major tournaments against Germany. But the fact that we've got a German manager managing an England team and being the first, I think, foreign manager since Fabio Capello back, I think, in 2010, I think it was, or a lot more earlier than that, maybe. To see that he is going to do once again the impossible job of being England's senior men's football team manager. Also, we've had Owen, known as OLPAFC, on X as well. He said, responding to this video, love this, regardless of what you think about the squad, this is a manager who can, in capital letters, win the World Cup. Get behind him and the lads. So that's brilliant to hear as well. Also as well, we have Younes H. Hamu, also of Younes Talks Football, and Younes Talks Football on YouTube. As a content creator based in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, he said here, he said the same thing at Chelsea on day one, and we won the Champions League, as I just mentioned just earlier on right now. Elite levels. Go on TT, Thomas Tuchel, his nickname, acronym there. Right behind you, everyone has to lock in a muscle flex emoji with the England flag there as well. So there is loads and loads of support and positivity surrounding this England team, and I'm sure that Thomas has got some great words to say. So once again, let's hear quickly once again from the two big attributes that contributed to, once again, that impressive clean sheet performance, a 3-0 whitewash performance from England for the Three Lions over Costa Rica. And let's hear once again from Declan Rice and Anthony Gordon, and once again Thomas Tuchel, on what they had to say after last night's incredible but also quite hard-fought friendly match football fixture.
Okay, well done. It was physical, it was hot. How did England do?
Really well, in my opinion. The manager was on to us before the game to ramp it up. Intensity with the ball, counter-pressing. And I thought the performance tonight was top from everyone, even the boys who come off the bench. It was an outstanding second-half performance. So really good last game before it all starts.
Thank you. And you had the start. Did you feel a particular pressure to take the chance?
No particular pressure. I think there's always pressure when you play for England, because you know there's some top players behind you. Not behind you, but you know, waiting on the bench to come on and make their impact. There's always pressure. If you can't deal with that, you're at the wrong level.
It worked particularly well down the left-hand side in the first half, didn't it? We saw that obviously with Deck's goal.
I'm playing with two amazing players, so they make me look much better.
Yeah, what in particular do you think that England have found now tonight and in the last week or so?
I think we've adapted. You can see the heat's not really a problem now. I think the first week, 10 days, has been adapting to the heat. I think playing with him and Nico, we were speaking all week about how we're going to play, how we're going to rotate and be fluid, and you see that in the first half. And I think you see as a group now we're building confidence, we're building a fitness, and going into that first game now we've got more training sessions, we're going to keep building, and yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, some shoes to fill on the penalty. Well, the practice has obviously been going well.
Yeah, I was buzzing H was off. I was looking around to find him, and when I knew he was off, I wanted to take it. So, yeah, I love penalties. I love the pressure often. Glad to see that one going.
Guys, thank you very much. Well done.
Thank you.
Thomas, 3-0, minutes for just about every player. It was physical. How did England do?
We did very well. We deserved to win. We should have had more goals, could have easily scored more, created a lot, but the attitude and the energy and intensity was on a very high level.
Anthony Gordon, a goal and an assist. How did he do?
Everyone did well. It's not about one individual player today. It was a very good team performance. We wanted to have this push to the next level, and we clearly got it. Like everyone in the stadium could feel it. Interaction with the fans was amazing. So we did a lot for it. We worked hard. Counter-pressing was good. Defending, attitude, togetherness, everything on a very, very high level.
Did tonight change your mind, or make your mind up on key positions?
No, that tonight just makes my mind very calm, because we are on absolutely the right way, and I'm very proud on what I saw today, on the team spirit and the behavior. The guys who came in were super influential. The guys who came out were pushing from behind on the bench. It's exactly what we wanted.
Yeah, did we see the role of finishers tonight? Did we see that intensity level that can be added?
Yeah, we just saw very good substitutes who were, of course, disappointed to not start and come in and just play with the same intensity and the same quality against a more tired opponent. So well done to everyone.
Everyone's fit, it seems. Do you know your 11? Do you have it in your head for next week?
No, I will find now 11 for tomorrow's game, and then I have another 6 days, I think.
Yeah, And what will this next 6 days involve in terms of preparing for Croatia and obviously the big one, the kickoff?
Yeah, first of all, we do a match tomorrow, another friendly match to get some minutes into the legs of the players who didn't play so much today, and then the players get 1.5 days off, switch off physically, but also mentally. And then we change location, go to Kansas, and we'll prepare for Croatia. I think what we saw today was exactly what we wished for and was exactly what we wanted. So I'm very calm and, like I said, very proud. And then the way we won today and the way we played.
Next stop, Kansas.
Next stop, Kansas. I'm ready.
See you there.
Well, there you go, everybody. I think it was to be expected anyway. Some great words there once again from Thomas Tuchel, and once again to Declan Rice and Anthony Gordon. And there you have it, everybody. That is it. That is the final, once again, warm-up match for England. And like I said, in just under 6 days' time, as of next Wednesday, on once again the 17th of June, they will be starting their hopeful World Cup campaign of 2026, and they have their first match at the A&T Stadium in once again Dallas. But once again, they also will have two other games also to follow after that, with also African nation Ghana and also South American country also of Panama. But it's looking very, very promising for this England side, and I am really looking forward to seeing what they will do in just a few days' time. And they have to start facing some quite challenging sides. And I know that we will be looking into this also on another episode of my World Cup vlog series of World Cup 26, the America's Dream, on the of course, the evening of the very match itself. And we're also, don't forget also that you can also, with this video going up just before the series premieres in just a few days' time, you can also catch up here on Jackpot Button Lewis on YouTube, and here on Jackpot Button Lewis Sport Productions with the first few episodes. And don't forget, if you would like to be a part of the series in any way, you can also direct message me, and would love to get all you fellow England football fans behind the team, and hearing your opinion on what is going to, on your expectations and your thoughts on this current England side. It's a very, I have to say, without not sounding too, I think that tried to being too overzealous, I think it's been a very promising performance from England, and I think they're going to go into the first match against Croatia confidently, very confidently, and I'm hoping that they can put on a good performance. I know that this is Thomas Tuchel's time to shine and the start of his World Cup American dream, and I hope it is going to end up being a dream rather than, hopefully, not a nightmare. But with that being said, there's nothing else for me to say, but since, of course, I've already done this from just from yesterday, and with other footage which unfortunately is completely irrelevant right now. But of course, before we go, we would also like to quickly give you an update on other matches that happened from earlier on as of this week, also as well, for as the end of the UEFA international football friendlies have come to an end as of from yesterday evening. And now let's give you a full classified look on the match day results, and also starting from matches from earlier on as of this week, as we have a look at, once again, all of the full classified match day results from earlier on as of from the start of this brand new week, from Monday, Tuesday, and as of yesterday on Wednesday, the 9th, my apologies, the 10th, sorry, of June. Full classified match day results. Starting with matches played back on Monday, the 8th of June. UEFA Friendly Matches. Netherlands 2, Uzbekistan 1. And France 3, Northern Ireland 1. And now next on to matches played on Tuesday, the 9th of June. Peru 1, Spain 3. Armenia 1, Moldova 1. Latvia 0, the Faroe Islands 1. Estonia 1, Lithuania 0. Belarus 2, Burkina Faso 2. Hungary 3, Kazakhstan 1. And Azerbaijan 2, San Marino 1. And now finally on to matches played as of yesterday on Wednesday the 10th of June. Argentina 3, Iceland 0. Portugal 2, Nigeria 1. And finally England 3, Costa Rica 0. So there we have it, everybody. Once again, that is the final full classified match day results of all of the last UEFA International Football friendly match fixtures there. As I've said before, ahead of course, with this year's FIFA World Cup kicking off as of recording this right now from as of this evening, from later on this evening. And don't forget that as of right now, also here on Jackpot Button Lewis Sport Productions, very, very shortly we'll be going live once again to the Mexico City Stadium for once again the opening ceremony of this year's FIFA World Cup 2026, and once again the opening fixture with once again the host nation of Mexico taking on South Africa in the first Group A match there as well. And don't forget also that there's other programs also to look forward to here on Jackpot Button Lewis Productions. Also, we have got the return of another few special editions of Theatre Going Revival. I'll be back to seeing some very exciting shows following a very, of course, enjoyable and quite eventful 32nd birthday that I had around this time from last week, also with make that when I celebrated my birthday on the last international football friendly when England took on New Zealand with that narrow 1-0 win. And of course you'll have to watch that to see what shows I get a chance to go and see as part of some very special birthday gifts, surprises there as well. And also don't forget that from exclusively from the BBC, if there is still any more football action you would like to see and you still want to get a fix of, you can also see the very successful and recent TV adaptation of the Olivier award-winning play by James Graham, looking back on the incredible legacy of Gareth Southgate and also him becoming the new England football manager, but haunted by his dreams of his dreaded penalty miss from over 30 years ago at Euro 96 in the semi-final. He wants to become a new person to manage the team and change the way how the England senior men's team play for over 4 major tournaments. And I'm sure that, as I've mentioned earlier on in, of course, this particular programme, I've mentioned a few already, but don't forget the one and only Olivier nominated, that award-winning nominated, Joseph Fiennes reprises the role from the National Theatre production alongside from Doctor Who fame, also Jodie Whittaker playing Dr. Pippa Grange, the psychologist as well, and also Will Attenberg playing the role of the very promising forward and of Tottenham Hotspur, of course, background, and also would go on to be now one of the future successful England captains in England football history of Harry Kane. Of course, you can see that exclusively here on Jackpot Button Lewis Productions. Well, with that being said, thanks very much for watching. I know this has been a last-minute kind of edition with all that's happened due to the unexpected, unpredictable weather conditions over in America, but it is set to change, of course. It is very, of course, like that at the moment in America at the moment, but you can also join Mark Palgach and also Ian Wright and also Roy Keane right now, also on ITV Sports, where you'll be also covering it throughout the next few weeks as well. Also, the BBC will be covering certain games, but of course, ITV will be covering the opening game for England in Group L, once again against Croatia from in Dallas, and they'll be heading over to Kansas City right now in the lead up where they're staying, where of course where there will be their where they'll be staying for the duration of this tournament, and I hope that they've already started acclimatizing with the warm weather, of course, the heat, which there was a bit of a shock for them from last week against New Zealand, but I think they've managed to acclimatise themselves to the warm climate, and I hope that they are all ready to go for their opening match once again at the FIFA World Cup, which kicks off as of this evening, but their first opening match within 6 days' time. So once again, another great whitewash performance, and the Three Lions have been well fed with an incredible 3-0 clean sheet win over, once again, Costa Rica, and now we are just about only a few days away from England starting another hopeful World Cup campaign, and let's hope that their American dream will hopefully come true in just once again a few weeks' time. Well, for us to, of course, now leave you, let's join now back to Mark Palgach and once again Roy Keane and Ian Wright on their opinion ahead of the FIFA World Cup kicking off as of tonight, from the footage that we'll show you right now from yesterday evening, and we will see you very, very shortly, of course, also on World Cup 26, the America's Dream, for the coverage of England's first opening match against, once again, Croatia in this summer's FIFA World Cup. Until then, thanks very much for watching, and if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, comment down below on your thoughts on the video and your thoughts on the match as well, and as always, please subscribe and do, of course, stay tuned for FIFA, the FIFA World Cup coverage of, once again, the opening match, once again, of that being Mexico versus South Africa in just a few hours' time. But from me, Jack Wright, and from everyone here from the Jackpot Button Lewis Sports Studio, thanks for watching, and we'll see you very, very soon. Bye-bye for now.
Next stop, Kansas, indeed, for England. What do you think will be occupying his mind most of all? We touched on Gordon Rashford, but in terms of selection for Croatia, what do you think is occupying his mind most of all?
I think you probably have to say that Mark Gay will come back in, maybe alongside maybe Konsa. I'm not sure there's much more to think about for me if I'm looking at that and the way they played today against a very poor Costa Rica side, other than just like to have seen those chances taken. He doesn't seem to be worried about anything too much, simply because he just feels like he saw everything he needed to see in respect of the unity, the way they played, the way the substitutes came on and contributed. But like, all I would say, looking from outside in, is maybe just see them chances taken.
Yeah, and sometimes these games just confirm what you already know. You always obviously learn about players. He said he's alive with the attitude, the urgency. Okay, we've said more quality to come. he spoke about the levels, but he also knows deep down, him and his staff, that they have to go up another few more levels against Croatia. Do they look ready for that? Yeah, I think so. But they've got a week to play with. Again, he said they have a game tomorrow. And, yeah, that's the challenge. Everything's going along lovely, but that doesn't guarantee you a big performance next week against Croatia, because we mentioned earlier, them boys are warriors.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes when you had pre-season, when I'm talking about club football, things went really well. You think, oh, we're ready for the first game.
Yeah.
You throw in an absolute stinker and you go, where'd that come from?
Yeah.
And that's the worry for most managers. When things are going along nicely, like they have done in the last week or two, and since he's named the squad, and a lot of pluses, and there's been good PR around England, and nice reception tonight.
Yeah.
They all seem a happy bunch. But football can change quickly. You know, they get a sucker punch next week.
Roy, I think that the players, they'll have so much respect for Croatia that they'll be ready. They'll be ready in respect of a team that's ready to go. They won't start slowly. I think they'll know exactly what they're up against, and they'll need to start well against that team.
And the next few days, the last few games I've had, the friendly games, I bet you've not even mentioned the opposition. He'll obviously be doing his homework now in terms of Croatia. He's already done, but bringing that to the table regarding with the players and telling them what they'll be facing.
And to be fair, from what we've seen, our league is so demanding, and quite a lot of the players played in European finals as well, to get that balance right between giving them a bit of a rest, physically and mentally, but making sure that they're sharp enough when it comes. It does look from that as if he's got that right.
Yeah.
Now, it might not mean anything. If England are 2-0 down after 20 minutes against Croatia, you go, what happened there then? But in terms of the way that he's played it up to now, it looks right, doesn't it?
It does. It does look right, and everybody who has come on and if they've started or they've come on, they look like they're ready to go. It's not like he maybe could have had a bit more rest. I think it's been perfect up to this point.
That's the challenge for any manager.
Yeah.
Whatever about doing coaching sessions, preparing the team, but it will be a little bit uptight now because it's another week to play with. So that's the job of the manager, getting that balance right. A little bit of free time, don't switch off too much. But before you know it, the game will be here. And just, again, I suppose there's always worry for that managers will be ready for that kick-off next week.
Yeah.
The way it sounds, they will be.
And I mean, Gabe says to him, do you know what your team is? Well, not really. He does, doesn't he?
He does.
He knows 8, 9, 10
Absolutely,
of those, doesn't
without a doubt. What was he going to tell Gabe? Was he going to tell Gabe?
Here it is, Gabriel.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't, he'll have to know by now. Yeah, there might be 1 or 2 tweaks, but...
And does that mean Madueke starts instead of Saka?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
The only thing I've seen from Saka tonight, a little bit, the few opportunities he got where he was trying to go past, to me, he has lost that spark a little bit, and the timing isn't great. And if he's kind of carrying an injury, maybe that might cost him a little bit, because I think he has lost the spark. There was a couple of chances he had there on the edge of the box to go past people, and he didn't do that. And that might be a little worry for the manager.
Yeah, I think Madueke, if he scores that goal in the first half with some of the movement he showed, might have swung it for him.
That was a long shift. Well done, everybody. Thank you very much indeed. We will do it all again over the next 6 weeks. A last reminder, join us tomorrow night. The World Cup gets underway in Mexico City. We'll have coverage of the opening ceremony from 6:15 your time. Today, of course, live action between Mexico and South Africa to follow. After that, Friday morning, 2:30, South Korea take on the Czech Republic. So the World Cup starts today, your time, and as Alicia Keys sang, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. We'll see you at 6:15 this evening. Bye for now.
Seven games to reach the final. 8 to lift the cup. 48 nations dreaming. Who will make the cut? 11 men in colours, 22 on grass, one chance to make history. Who's really world class? Boots laced up with pressure, flags up in the sky, whole nations hold their breath for football's biggest prize. But it ain't about the money, it's who can play the best, who turns up when you're down, who can deal with the stress, who takes it in their stride on the world's biggest stage, plays in front of stadiums like they're playing in a cage. Cause that's where it all started, just kids down the park, knocking a ball about till daylight turned to dark. From tower blocks in London to beaches in Brazil, from fields across Africa, we all know the drill. It don't matter where you come from, it don't matter who you are. If you not make him and score, you're our superstar. And now our clubs don't matter, or where they finished in the league. United through football, that's what we all need. It's a universal language, we all speak the same, no matter where you're from. It's a beautiful game, from the first kickoff to the final whistle blown. 48 nations dreaming, but only one takes it home. So let the whole world watch, let the whole world see that this is more than football. This is what it means to dream.